Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this reading from the 15th to the 21st of August. So, August, how has it been for you? For me, it's been this true awakening. We've been all on this journey of awakening, and it's taken many different twists and turns. We've gone down different paths. We're still going. It's not like, ooh, we're fully awakened now. But I feel like this month, I feel like we're leveling up, right? And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about things that are happening in my life, and I feel like it's happening with you guys as well. So when I speak, I feel like it's an energetic thing, and it's happening with everyone else too, like, because we are all one consciousness, we are all one. So what you're feeling, it's probably tacking onto me as well, right? That's how it's happening. That's why there's moments where you wake up and you're like, why am I crying? Or why am I so angry? It's probably because you're experiencing someone else's anger in the collective, within your soul group, within your soul family. It's all getting more connected. So this week I wanted to talk a little bit more, about, like I said, the top, on Instagram I discussed, we're going to talk about resistance. We're going to talk about routine, discomfort. Then I want to talk about some quantum things that have been happening. So let's start with the quantum before I even get into the reading, because many of you follow me on Instagram. And last week I posted, I usually post on Sundays, and I posted Saturday because I woke up on Saturday morning sure that it was Sunday. I was 100,000% positive it was Sunday morning. And I was like, whoa, what happened to my tarot? And I was late. Like, I had woken up around 8:30, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot. And I went on YouTube and I was like, it's not even scheduled. What's going on? It was insane. I was really, anyways, so I posted it like quickly to only, and I had 3 clients that day too. And I was like, oh my God, I missed my clients. It was crazy. And I realized at that moment that I jumped. It was a quantum no time moment where now we are like, it doesn't matter what day it is. And then the only reason we know what days it is because we work on those days, or we have schedules or appointments, right? But we're moving into this like no time, like it doesn't matter what time it is. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if it's happening to you. Sometimes it's like, I feel like it's 10 o'clock at night and it's really 10 o'clock in the morning, or like really, like I'm like, what's going on? So now I don't even question, and I just allow things to be. Even if it went out Saturday and Sunday, it's like not a big deal, right? So it's just a very interesting time. So let's get back to what I want to really talk about. So I thought that was an interesting thing. So if you're experiencing timeline jumping, or we've been experiencing this a lot, but it's becoming more and more evident, I feel. So the August is the month of, is the 8th month of the year. And the 8th month is the strength card in tarot. Now it's also Leo and Virgo month in August. So I feel like it's important to like look at this strength card. We had the Lionsgate portal on August 8th, and we moved completely. There was tons of light codes that came into our body, and we're going to talk about that later, about the discomfort that we're feeling and the opening. But here it's like the lion is showing us with this lamb, which I kind of like it, because it's almost like the polarity that we're experiencing in this world, the dark and the light kind of thing, which is not a bad thing. It's like almost realizing, for me, I'm like understanding more and more that the dark is actually the light. We need it to go through the darkness to see the light. But also, I was explaining it today earlier, and I was talking with a friend of mine, and I was like, the dark is the divine feminine, the moon. The light is the sun, is divine masculine. And it's merging, and that's what's happening with us. The higher self is integrating into our body. The divine masculine, if you're feminine, a vessel, then your your higher self is the divine masculine. If you are a masculine, then your higher self is feminine. And that's integrating into your vessel at this moment in time. And we're feeling that feels. And the strength is like we're fearless warriors, like standing in our power, allowing this light to come in, like fighting. We're, in a sense, you're fighting against the battles of the matrix, of the programming, but instead it's not really fighting against it, you're just owning it. And that's this card. And I really love this card. And then it's the Leo energy, right, which is vibrant and like passionate and creative. And then we have on the 22nd, we enter into Virgo season, which is this more routine, which is interesting, which we'll talk about after, because we'll talk about it now. Let's do that now. Because with the routine comes this like following the rules, following the time. And Virgo is like the hermit, which is seeking the answers within, soul searching, being the leader in the dark. So there's these two energies showing up here for me in this month of August, which is like boom, because this is where we are at. We're standing in our power. We're starting to actually feel the power within us. And we're moving into this, which is right. Leo moves into Virgo. We're moving into this innate knowing of who we really are. And you know, like, do we really know who we are? Like, we're moving into a new version of ourselves, and it's like unique, right? Because it's something that's never existed. So we just gotta move through these energies, and there's no like there's no time limit or that, right? It's just happening as it happens. But I don't know about you guys, but August, for me, I'm feeling like very different, and I love it. So August is a 5-month in numerology, because 2022 is 6. August is 8, so 6 plus 8 is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So 5, what we know in numerology is extreme change, opposites, right, coming together. It's just like fighting, almost like fighting against the norm kind of thing. Struggle is the 5, and it's we've been so programmed to believe that it's the wrong and it's bad to feel this, and it's just the best thing in the world to feel, to go up against yourself, your darkness, right, your lower side of you. That's where your strength is. So the 5 in tarot is the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is usually depicted as a bishop, very rigid, traditional, whatever. But throughout the times and the years, the tarot has changed, and according to what is happening in the world. And this I feel like is a good representation of. I mean, he's a happy bishop, but it's like a spiritual path, right? The bishop is related to religion, but you know, religion is like another narrative, right? So it's really something that's within you. 5 is that change from the old into this new version of you. So I want to talk to you about each of them. So there's the swords, the wands, the cups, and the pentacles. So the 5 of swords and the wands, I feel like they speak to this resistance that we're feeling. This is like the 5 of swords even more. I don't know about you, but there is, what do I mean by resistance? There's a lot of resistance from our friends, our family, our colleagues, our strangers, acquaintances, whoever you're meeting, because your light is so strong. So they don't know how to deal, right? They don't know how to, it's not even like, I feel like a lot of it is unconscious on their level as well. It's just your light is so strong that they're not sure how to react or respond to you. And how they do it, I've been realizing it's like I've had people tell me, I don't like this new version of you, Sabrina. I prefer the old one. Which I'm like, no, man. You went better. Or I've gotten, like, when I'm talking to them or I bring up something, the eye rolling, the laughing, oh yeah, Sabrina, the new world, whatever, you know. And it's like the mocking, the this move away from sameness on our part is causing this resistance. Everybody wants to stay the same. Well, this is how everyone else feels, so that's the way it is. And you're on the outside, right? And it's like, okay, do you want to feel like everybody? That's this whole reason that we're stuck in this, like, programming, in this matrix, right? Is because we all follow how everyone else, well, this is what it said in Google, and this is what it said on WebMD, and this is what it said, this is what Kim Kardashian said. And you're like, wow, man, are you for real? Right? So, like, and it's okay. You know what? I'm not judging them, because I've lived like that as well. But it's almost like this August month is like screaming at us. And it's like, not screaming, but it's like emerging, and it's like erupting inside of us. And we're like, no, man, I'm going to continue. I'm going to speak the way I want to. I'm going to say what I feel in my heart. It is what it is. Like, it makes you uncomfortable. That's fine. You know what? I've been uncomfortable for years and lifetimes, and it is what it is. And we are all having to move through the discomfort, which brings up this Five of Cups energy. The Five of Cups is this, like, the amount of massive downloads coming in August has put me to sleep. Or made me, like, again, I'm filling out my, like, I was looking at my body in the mirror, and I was like, yo, wow, like, I got some curves. And you know what? I'm starting to love my curves. And it's like, it is what it is. If my body needs to expand to accept all this light codes coming in, then that's my experience. That's my journey. And I gotta accept it. It took me a long while to get here, because, you know, there's vanity at play, and there's self-judgment at play, but, like, everybody's experience is different. But this feeling here is this feeling of like, the light codes have to come into your body and have to readjust themselves and move around in your body and find space in it. So some of you are expanding, some of you are not, some of you are shrinking, some of you, depends on your journey, right? But everyone has to go through some form of physical change. This is like I said, there could be rashes, there could be whatever it is, and it's like accepting that these changes have to happen, accepting that the codes need to settle into your body. Your higher self needs to integrate and find its space, its place in your body. So this is where we're heading. And the Five of Cups is that energy of, like, feeling depressed, feeling sad, seeing only the black hole kind of feeling, going through this, like, these dips and these lows, but coming out quicker than you used to, because now you're more self-aware. Now you're like, okay, I see that. I'm like, I feel really tired, I'm exhausted, but I'm like, I've been sleeping a lot, you know, kind of thing. And it's like, okay, this is just the integration. This is like accepting the journey, finally, and allowing things to just flow right through you. Because, like it or not, we are full of stuck energies within our body, our vessel, because these are lifetimes of stuck energies here. And, like, programming, we're all programmed. So that's where I want to come in with, like, a little mantra you can say. You don't have to. This is what I say. Divine I am present. I clear all AI programming and release it into the light light, light of God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And actually, at that moment, when you find yourself in a little programmed state or in a judgment or whatever, you feel like you know that you're following the kind of matrix, you say that and it's like whew, clarity. And if you have to say it all the time, then you say it. But it's like pretty instant. It's like your divine, your creator is listening and is like acknowledging that you are aware. That is the importance here, that you acknowledge that you are faulty, right? That you are responsible and you're accountable. So it's just moving through this, which is a beautiful energy. And then I bring the Five of Pentacles in here, because the Five of Pentacles is like this, all this doubt when it comes to finances and your debts and credit card and your mortgage and all this. So it's like, well, how am I supposed to live without the money? And you're like, okay, it's fine. This is where I get a lot of eye rolls from my friends, my family. Well, they're like, you know, it's the more and more you trust in Creator to provide for you, you'll be surprised. I promise you that. You'll be surprised. Like this past few weeks, I've been downing it a little bit with this because I look at my credit card and I'm like, yo, right? And they're like, you trust? I said, I trust. And then just yesterday, I signed a lucrative contract and I'm like very grateful for it. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And they're like, stop distrusting this. Stop playing in this game out here and start really trusting in this plan. So it's like, and this also feels like a little self-pity and a little victimization. And it's like, get out of this as much as you can, acknowledge it and release it. And then the Five of Wands is this struggle that we have with everyone around us who thinks we're all cuckoo crazy, right? And it's okay, right? You're here to be leaders. You're not here to play in the games unless you want to, and it's free will. It's your choice to do whatever you want in your lifetime here. But it's everyone is battling their own demons. They're battling their own energies. It's not even, it shouldn't even be a battle, really. It's like an acknowledgement of it, and it's working through it. It's just finding that light, finding that flame within you, and using that flame that you have within you to help and guide other people. Really beautiful energies, these five. They're very uncomfortable, I gotta tell you, like we know. And you will for certain feel the resistance with everyone. It is certain that. And it's because you are shining so brightly, and it's because nobody knows how to manage it, because they have to look within themselves, which was what we've been doing for the past years, lifetimes, right? Looking within ourselves and acknowledging the crap that we've like created, and also how we treat and how, you know, like we're all dealing with it. It's not like this is the thing, is not, we're not above anyone else. Everyone is in it together. So it's like, it's just the acknowledgement of your awareness. And that is the first and the also final steps in learning and accepting this newer version of yourself, because it is coming. It's not an illusion. It's not like a joke. It's really happening. We are moving into another version, completely new. So this is what I want to talk to you about today. I think I went over my 15-minute mark. It's okay. I felt like I got this message to talk about this, and also it's happening in my life, so I want to talk about it and see how it is with you guys as well. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment. I would love to hear if these energies are you're feeling the same way too. So this week I'm going to do I'm doing the overall energy with the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Beautiful Alana Fairchild messaging. And at the end, I'm going to give you some angel answers like let go, success, yes, no, time frames, whatever. So think about that. If you're still here listening to me, think about questions. I might give you 1 or 2 questions at the end. So have a beautiful week and allow these energies to flow in. Listen, 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 and listen. Listen to your heart and follow it. I talked about the routines, like stepping out of your routine is the goal here, because it puts you in quantum time instead of following right? We're stepping away from this movement like this. Change it up. You'll see how it changes your whole life by moving away from routine. Like I said, like if you get a call to go across the country or to go to a city or to go into nature, listen. It's not coming for fun. It's coming because you need to listen. All right, my beautifuls, I love you, and I will see you in your readings. And again, have an amazing week, and happy birthday to Leos that are listening. And I will see you next week, but in your readings first. Okay, bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. Look at this card. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Like if we dissect this illustration, we see this owl, which is our intuition, and this girl with like definitely crying eyes, right? Mascara running down her eyes. So when I see this card, I feel like Aries, you've been through something very exhaustive, traumatic, life-changing even. You've made a decision in your life that has affected many around you, and you've been you're emotionally drained, but that owl on your head is like, yo, we respect that you're feeling all the emotions and we're standing by you, but stand your ground, Aries, whatever the case may be, because you got to stay true to your heart. This is such a powerful card. I mean, look at this freaking card, man. Take a screenshot. It's so beautiful. All right. I'm going to read a little excerpt from the book because I find her writing exceptional. This oracle brings guidance to honor even the smallest steps in your path of the sacred warrior. They are no less important than the more noticeable or dramatic actions on the path. One single misstep can begin a landslide of great devastation. Being vigilant with what is meaningful and what is truthful, even in the smallest and seemingly most insignificant ways, strengthens the sacred warrior and prevents darkness from gaining a stronghold from the inside. That darkness will be intelligent and sneaky. It will tell you that it doesn't matter, that this one time you can forget what you promised, that you are just one person and that you can't make a difference anyway. That darkness will lure you into sleepy ambivalence and dull your light, if you allow it to. The sacred warrior within will fight with love and honor to be true to what has meaning, and never ever allow it to be cast aside, even if it seems easier in the moment. I love this. The joy brings strength to the warrior and an expanded, relaxed awareness that can sense the presence of fear, whether it is masked as anger, hate, or doubt. Immediately respond to it with fierce compassion. The sacred warrior will not allow fear to gain a stronghold within the heart. Wow. All right. So we have some really, I'm going to put this here. We have some really intense energies here. So let's check what's going on with you. We got the Two of Wands, which is you, by the way, Aries. Why is this like this? Okay. Two of Wands is at a crossroads. Like here she's holding chopsticks, but it's like you're trying to make a decision. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I stand by my truth or do I cave in? Kind of thing, right? So just because I've seen this card. Then we have, here, I can go here further. We have the Knight of Swords, which is a Gemini energy, which is this like quick, which is a warrior energy as well, conqueror energy. It's almost like he's like this knight that wants quick results, like a fast energy. Could also be someone coming in. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Then we have the King of Coins, which is a Taurus energy. The King of Coins is a beautiful energy. Is this you like success or moving into something very stable financially? So I'm going to open all the cards so we have a better idea. Two of Pentacles. Again, you're juggling something. So let's just the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. Wow, your future is awesome. But your past is like speaks of twos. Twos are like this duality, these opposing forces. Perhaps these are choices that you're needing to make. You're juggling whether do I stay, do I go, do I say yes, do I say no, it's like this kind of, do I take this job, do I not take this job, do I move out, do I you know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of energies here. Why are you feeling like you almost feel unbalanced, Aries? You're making decisions. Perhaps you're not making decisions. The reason they're showing these twos is like maybe you're not making decisions for yourself. You're making decisions for others. And it's like maybe let's look at this together. Like this keeps showing up here. The twos makes me think that perhaps you are living for other people instead of yourself. And this freaking gorgeous owl, like this is like a beautiful tattoo, by the way. This gorgeous owl is like, yo, go in. What is it that you really want? Why are we like balancing people's opinions, lives? Why are you not stepping into this power of yours, standing up in your ground kind of thing? The Knight of Swords energy is like a quick energy. It's almost like you're needing to make this decision quicker than waiting it out. And it almost, I like it. It almost feels like you making this decision is going to open you up to a whole new friendship circle, a whole new soul group, a whole new like life, because I see that here as well. The Knight of Swords could also be like a fling that you're having with someone that you meet in a social setting, like a quick fling, right? But it doesn't have to be. That's if you're single or married. Again, not my business. But there's this feeling of you needing to move. You needing to move quickly here. Stop putting yourself on that seesaw all the time and giving your power away to others. And it's time to keep the power within you. Because if you do that, this is like, perhaps if you're single, you'll meet someone, a partner that will be financially stable, will be, the King of Pentacles is someone who is a good listener, a good communicator, someone who believes in like a balanced relationship, lets you do you, he does him, but still at the same time you do things together kind of thing. That's a feeling here. But this is also if you're partnered already and you're happy, this is a feeling of you moving into a new project, a new business, doing something new, lucrative. Whatever it is you're doing, it's going to be beneficial to you, abundant. The Four of Wands, like honeys, it's like marriage, celebration, but it's also an energy of moving away, buying a new home, living in a new home, like whatever it is that speaks of success to you, it's all here. You have abundance and prosperity and security, financial, but also like a bonding coming your way, Aries. But I'm from the cards, I'm feeling you're with the Knight of Swords. It's like screaming at me. It's like you're needing to move fast. It's not it's like stop playing on this this balance beam. You're diminishing your power by doing that. You are holding yourself back, and that's why the Knight of Swords like, yo, like let's get this show on the road. So like the book said, and also what I've said, is like there's this feeling of you making decisions in your life, whether they're massive life-changing ones or even like minute ones, but being quick on the money kind of thing, being quick at it, like stop thinking and do. And you might be like I said, you might be opening up this new kind of circle of friends or whatever, but also you might be getting support from these people. So you're not alone, is what I'm seeing, Aries. You're not alone in this. You have friends, you have family, you have people around you willing to encourage and support this big change, this decision, whatever it is that you have to make. But in you making this decision, oh my God, it feels like so set in stone for me with the King of Pentacles. It could be there's a Taurus around you that's going to be helping you along the way. Could also be that. And the Four of Wands, is you, right? So you show up twice in your cards here. You show up at the beginning and you show at the end. To me, like I've talked to you a lot about this, but I'll say it again. The Two of Wands is the Emperor, who is at a crossroads, and he's deciding whether he wants to go marry the Empress. He wants to get together with the Empress. So Two of Wands, he's like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, he's thinking too much. And the Three of Wands is, he says, okay, I have to make a decision like now. And the Four of Wands is, he's made the decision and he's united with her. Emperor is you, Aries. So it's almost like you're in this decision mode, and this week is maybe something, this reading might like inspire you to make this like innate decision. Like, feel it in the heart or feel it in your third eye, which is the same thing, and move, because what's coming for you is amazing. I can't say that. I was like, wow, man. All right. So if you didn't listen to the intro, I'm giving you angel answers. So think of 2 questions and I will give you the answers. So the answers are yes, no, it could be a time frame, could also be like a general, like romance, whatever. So just be in mind that it should be like an overall question. So Aries, let's do this. What is going on with Aries? What is the answer to their question? Okay, we got some answer. Wanted to come out, so I'm gonna give you another one. And then I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you 3. So come up with 3, then do it now. So the first question, the first answer is unlikely. So I don't know what that question was. The second one, choose a new direction. Wow, Aries, what are you asking? And the third one is, wow, wait. So whatever these are, it could even be just one question answering the same thing. Some of you are asking, and these are the answers to the question. So unlikely, choose a new direction, wait. Very interesting. All right, my beautiful Aries. So I hope this reading helped you, but whatever it is, it's interesting because this reading is saying go for it. Go and like make that decision. Your world is going to open up for you. It feels really, really good for you, and I'm so excited. So I love you so much, Aries. Check your rising and your moon. If you don't know how to do that, you can go on cafeastrology.com and put in all your your time and your date of birth. And like, comment, subscribe, please. It helps my channel. Also, I do tarot readings and Akashic Records readings. You can book an appointment with me by DMing me. All right, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. So we got a gorgeous card, Inner Trust, which is a little bit High Priestess. Inner knowing. It's like you have it all inside you. You know that you do. What are you waiting for? Just do it, kind of thing. Even if you feel like you have no clue how to do it, just move. So I want to read a little bit from this amazing Alana Fairchild. I love what she has to say. If you've been thinking of taking a leap of faith and doing things differently, whether in your personal life or your creative work, then this oracle brings a particular message to trust your instincts and go for it. This oracle comes at a time when the patterns of your life are shifting. You can take advantage of this shift and leap into an entirely new level of consciousness and experience. This is not a time for self-doubt or playing small. It's a time to get in touch with the courage, boldness, and daredevil within, and to take that step, big or small, into the future that is beckoning you forward. You have the wings to fly. Sometimes we don't realize it until we leap over the edge of what we have known and begin to soar into a new life. Beautiful. It's so amazing, this read. And when you see these cards, you're gonna jump out of your seats, because first of all, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing in all the other readings. I'm doing 3 cards this deck and then 3 cards this deck. But when I was shuffling for you, we got not 6 but 7 cards, and they were all like, yes, 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 these are all the cards. I was like, okay, so you have to see these cards. Okay, let's start. We have the King of Cups, just Scorpio energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. King of Cups is this emotionally stable partner, husband, man, usually the King of Cups, but it could be you, like getting emotionally stable or ready for the next step. Then we get the Sun card, which is the Leo energy, which is what is happening right now in August. We're in the Leo energy. We're just coming off the Lionsgate portal. There's this feeling of shining your light, of you settling into the spotlight that's coming in. But let's go on. Ace of Wands, people. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, something new is coming in for you, something shiny, like could be a new job, a new partner, could be a lot of things. Like, come on. Right here is like King, Ace, and a major arcana. The next card is the Hierophant, which is, yes, people, Taurus. So you're showing up in your card reading, which is always a good sign. It's also a major arcana, so it's a life lesson that's being learned here. Being under the King of Cups speaks to me of you stepping into your power, kind of your enlightened path, if you will. So let's look at, this is like, anyways, 3 of Coins, people. Working together with other people, collaborating, but also like kind of stepping into the spotlight, which is kind of beautiful. Okay, I like this. Okay. The 10 of Coins. Abundance is yours. Like, I can't even, like, this is a 3 of Coins is a Capricorn energy. The 10 of Coins is a Virgo energy. So it's like Pentacle energy, all at the bottom here. Us, Earth energy. And then they made me take this last one. They made me. Like, it came out and it was like, yes, it's the World card, which is Capricorn, which is new chapter, ending of an old and moving into the new. I can't even explain to you. When I see these cards together, it's like, boom. 3 major arcanas. A king, an ace, a 3, and a 10. Oh, 14, which is 5, which is the August month. Numerology. Whoa, boom. All right. So I'm looking at this as a whole, and I'm like, you are stepping into something completely new, Taurus, and that is why the inner trust comes in. I love it. It's feeling that you're onto something. There's something coming your way, and you're almost like allowing maybe some doubt to settle in. You're like you're at that precipice moment where something's gonna completely change in your life, and you're doubting yourself. You're like, no, I'm not sure. You're feeling the feels of this King of Cups. There could be someone around you, could be Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces around you, that is like supporting you all the way and saying, come on, you got this, I'm going to help you through this. Or could be someone that is like, because the King of Cups is a Scorpio really energy, but imagine it could be a bit of a like a blockage that you're getting from somebody here too. It could be the Scorpio is a darker energy. There could be that shadow like coming down on you because you're not trusting yourself. It's such a I'm feeling this energy because I'm Taurus. I'm feeling it, and I know a lot of Tauruses, and it's almost like it's like giving you the oomph, like, it's giving you that final push. And the sun, we are in Leo season. This is the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Coins, and if you look at the Three of Pentacles, he's holding a huge coin which looks like this sun. So it's like you are being thrown into the spotlight. You're being leveled up, powered up into a new project, into a collaboration, into a new job, a new career, it doesn't feel like a relationship here because of the Three of Coins, but the Ace of Wands speaks of that. So, but the sun, it's like a new you, right? We are entering into a new sun world. Like I'm like, my crazy eyes are out because I'm like, wow, man, this is amazing. We're entering into a new version of ourselves. You are doing that. You are settling into your emotional body. Your emotional is, the cups is all about the divine feminine energies. Earth is all divine feminine energies. The only masculine energy you have is the sun and the Ace of Wands. And that is like, the world could be considered, because it's a Capricorn energy, which is feminine, but the world is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the father of Earth. So we have like almost a balance. Wow. Freaking balance, man. It's a balance of the divine feminine, divine masculine. You are Taurus at this moment in time, actually like integrating. You're actually feeling the feels of August, but you're stepping into a new journey with the Ace of Wands. You're stepping into a new relationship, into a new partnership, into a new collaboration, into a new project, into a new life journey, a path. It feels like whatever it is, it's with the Ten of Coins, which is like, look at the Ten of Coins. What is in there? What's in that portal? It's coins, lots of money, abundance, love, power. It's not like power, like fucking matrix power. It's like the power within you, the courage you have. It's all here for me. I don't know what you've been working on. I feel like some of you have been working on a change in your life, in your relationship, in your projects, in your jobs, or whatever it is, or even within yourself. You've been working on yourself, and you've been kind of doubtful because you haven't seen any change. You haven't seen any movement, perhaps, which is exactly what's happening. You only see the movement if you completely like release and trust the plan. Even then, it's like, I feel like it's being handed to you. It's like you're swinging on the sun here. He's swinging. It's like let go and release all the doubt that's in your mind. All these like heavier emotions that kind of are rising up within you. Like, you know, and the cups energy is like this self-pity, victimization, judgment of self, vanity, like all these things that are showing up within ourselves, or like I said doubt, or guilt, all of this. And it's like, release it into, like, embrace the unknown. Like, the sun to me shows that you are going to be, like, in a linear way, it could be, you're going to be recognized. There's going to be recognition coming to you. You're going to be acknowledged for the work that you do. You're going to be acknowledged for the help that you give to people, for the guidance that you give. There's just this feeling to me that you, like the three of coins with this light, this sun, like this coin, and it just they mirror each other. It feels, and you're stepping into a completely new journey to me here. It feels very rewarding to me with this Ace of Wands. It could be like it's all like sun, right? It's all shining the light on you. This feeling of courage, bravery, because it feels fiery. It feels like the Leo energy here. Some of you might have had experienced a really good outcome from the Lionsgate portal, and all those energies are just filtering through, and they're integrating, and they're like almost exploding out of your body. And Hierophant here is that, is like, if we look beyond even our signs, I mean, we're doing a sign reading, but if we look beyond our sign, it's like you're stepping into your own again. And with it comes, with your new path, comes abundance, like lots of it. So release the doubts, trust yourself, like completely trust the plan. Even if you're like, let's say you're still in a relationship that's going nowhere, and you're still there, and you're like, trust it. Trust that you're there for a reason, right? I mean, obviously don't live in something that is not working for you. It's the same way, don't go and stay in a job because you trust the plan. But at the same time, I almost feel we need to like release the mind and just allow things to like unfold, because maybe you're going to get fired. Maybe you're going to meet someone else. Maybe, you know, maybe someone's going to come to you and say, hey, here, I need someone to work in France for a week. And you're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm coming, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. And the World card feels like that. It feels like you're going to make the World and the Ace of Wands and the Sun. Like, it almost feels like some of you are making a move out of here, moving into a sunny location. You're moving away from, you're moving into a new home. There's like a home here, kind of. I don't know. This is a very positive reading. Like, there's no negative here. And it feels like even him, he's sitting on the sea in a comfortable chair. There's definitely a feeling of you, some of you having to like move geographically or move home in general, but to a place that has like abundant energy in it. Like you're going to win. You're going to sell your home. It's going to be amazing. You're going to make a big it's a profit on it, kind of thing, or a business or something that way. It really feels like a big change with this Ace of Wands coming your way, or you're moving into a new business, which is going to be lucrative. You're moving into like the funny things with the King of Cups here, it could feel like there's a relationship here, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a very personal journey again. It could be like there is a support system that is very encouraging, practical too with this Hierophant, the Taurus energy, also like rational. But the world is like, the world is your oyster. You are sitting on top of the world. You are ending a chapter. It's like the chapter that you're in could be very turbulent and emotional, but you are sitting in it comfortably. Look at the Hierophant is looking inside the box of the unknown, and he's like, whatever coming out, whatever lasers, whatever comes out, we're ready. That's like the feeling here. It's so powerful, this reading. You are like swinging in with ease because you're trusting yourself. There's definitely a promotion or a change of direction when it comes to your business or your job, your career, or the way you invest money perhaps, or like I said, maybe some of you are actually buying a building or a rental unit, or for business, whatever it is, it feels good, or you're moving. All of these cards is like, with the world especially showing up, it's here for a reason. So it's like some of you are making a move. It doesn't have to be tomorrow or this week, but it's going to happen. It's in the cards. And the fact that the Sun and the Ace of Wands show up and the water here feels like it could be a sunny location. Yes. Not necessarily a cold one. So that's a good one. The move that you make is part of your destiny. It's the Hierophant here is you. So it's like you're moving in the right direction. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, Taurus. Even if you look around and you're like, no, this is going wrong, this is going wrong, this is going wrong. Stop with that. Stop with it, this is going wrong, and just believe that the right, whatever, is coming for you. Trust. Like, I want to take a picture of this because I think it's amazing. I'm actually going to take a picture of this after. All right, so if you didn't listen to my intro, I'm doing the angel answers, which is the yes, no, the timeline, the general answer. So I'm going to give you 3 questions. So think about three questions. I'm going to give you 3 answers to your questions. So I'm like still amazed by this. I actually want to go further into this almost. But it's pretty clear that there is a change with this Ace of Wands. You could even be meeting like a new partner with the Ace of Wands. Or it could be like, it just feels so fiery and passionate and like, sorry about the glare. Okay, we're gonna stop. So 3 questions, please. I'm going to pick them randomly like I do. So for Taurus, please. One, 2, 3. I've seen something else. I'm like excited. So the King of Cups and the Hierophant. Like the Hierophant is like traditionally, like I said, the bishop, but it also could be spiritual, and the King of Cups is kind of spiritual too. So it could be like you're heading into a new healing kind of journey, or you're being asked to reach out to a guru or someone that can help you on this healing journey, because it's going to open up a whole new world for you. So that is something interesting. Or it could be you like becoming that healer that we all are, like embodying it and embracing it and knowing innately you can heal yourself, with the Sun showing up here as well. It could be that you're moving into a spiritual business with the Ace of Wands as well, with the money. But whatever this is, your new chapter is enlightening and bright and completely new and freaking amazing. All right. So your answer to question number 1, if you haven't figured it out, pause. Question number 1 is don't stop. Love it. Whatever this is for you, if you are raring to do something, you're doubting yourself, it's like, don't stop now. Don't put that freaking brake on. Don't jump over that obstacle because it's coming. Love it. Answer number 2. Reconsider. So whatever that question was, maybe you have to think about another way out of this, whatever that question was, or just look at the bigger picture of it. And question number 3, beautiful, remain positive. All right, gorgeous cards. I'll show them to you again. So 1, 2, 3. Don't stop, reconsider, and remain positive. So very, actually positive, like encouraging cards for you. This reading is divinely guided. I feel like some of you are in full doubt of your abilities, your skills, your journey. And it's just a big reminder. I know I've gone above and beyond, but I had to do this, so this is beautiful. I love you so much, Taurus. Check your rising and your moon as usual if you want more messages. And I do tarot readings and Akashic Records readings, so you can always reach out to me. And also do like, comment, and subscribe. It just helps with my channel. And I love you so much, Taurus. Amazing. I'm so like freaking happy. So I'll see you next week. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. So we got the big bold vision. So this is like an energy of like you becoming more intuitive, but also about vision of like stepping into your dream world kind of thing, expanding it, expanding your horizons, going all out. Some of you holding back on this vision, maybe because of external influences, and you're not making the steps forward. And it's like, keep that vision alive inside you. I really like this, and I'm going to read from the book because she's beautiful words. She has beautiful words. You were not born to play a small role in life. You have the ability to dream big. Even if you have absolutely no idea about how your visions can come to pass or what all the details may look like, you can access the heart and guts of a vision by tapping into your wildest dreams and surrendering attachment to exactly how it all will work out. There is something, a vision or an idea that is coming to you. You may worry that it's too much for you, but don't worry. It's meant to be yours. Although you might have some adjustments to make and some tweaking to do as you let go of your limited thinking and open up to a fearless acceptance of bigger, brighter, more radical, and more potent possibilities of creatively living your light in the world. Boom. A sign that you are cracking out of your limited thinking to allow for a big, bold vision to come to you is that you might feel a little dizzy with the shrinking limitations and expanding possibilities of life. You may wonder if you are allowed to access so much wonder. Remember that in your healing and growing success, as you manifest this big vision, you can touch the hearts of others through your presence, your inner work, your art, and your choices. You're about to receive or be invited to become a part of a grand visionary beginning. It has the makings of something fantastic. It brings a general message of positive energy. Trust that things will be coming up roses for you. Even if everything seems to be in a bit of shambles now, it really just the essential mess before a truly spectacular success. So I wanted to read this, very important, because when I looked at these cards, I was like, whoa, what is going on? So let's look at, without further ado, let's look at these cards. We got the Devil, which is like attachment, ego, materialism, status. It's like fears, facing your fears, like having a hard time facing your fears. It's like a blocked third eye, which is interesting because I brought that up before. Okay. There's a lot of, this is a Capricorn energy, if that makes sense to you. It's also control energies all around here, so let's just see what's going on. Judgment. Interesting. Another major arcana here. This is ruled by Pluto, which is the destroyer planet. It's a Scorpio energy. Judgment is like the moving into your mastery or an awakening card, but it's also letting go of the past, as you can see. Like she's like trying to free herself from this veiled, this shroud, because she's stuck in a past energy. The moon, people, this is the third major arcana. The moon is like Pisces energy, and it's like this energy of, like in this card you could see it's an emotional energy, right? The cups energy as well, the moon. So it's like it's a divine feminine energy as well. It's this like your emotions are rising up, or it's like nothing is as it seems kind of energy. Wow, some heavy energies right here. And there's a part of you that is like feeling squeezed and you're needing to release yourself. What? The Five of Pentacles. I keep forgetting these cards. It's the Taurus energy, but the Five of Pentacles with the Devil. Oh, wow. Okay, Two of Cups shows up under the Judgment. The Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Justice, which is Balance. I was going to say in French, which is Libra. So 4 major arcanas, a court card, and some really interesting energy here. Because if I look at all this, and I look at the big bold vision, this all speaks to me of the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. Let's just start there. Attachment to, like a poverty mindset, attachment to material, an excessive attachment to material. I feel like some of you don't believe that you can bring in the abundance that is being provided to you by Creator. You are working too much in the system. You're not trusting the plan. You're not trusting the vision that's already been created for you, kind of thing. You're living in this, like, look, this is like almost depressed and sad, and you're almost choosing to be controlled, even though you're like, no man, but you're controlled by ego. Some of you feel manipulated, perhaps. Some of you feel like you have no control in this world that we're living in, and yet you are the light. And here you have, like, someone has shackles inside you when it comes to money. And it could be your partner, it could be your boss, it could be your friends, it could be a loan that you took out on from a friend, it could be the government, it could be whatever it is. You're allowing that shackle to take over your mind. And it's like why are you here, Gemini? Because you are this big visionary. You've come here to not dabble in this movie outside, is to remember who you are and go into that intuition and listen into your heart, especially when it comes to this world that we're living in. I don't know, I feel like some of you, like, you know, the reason I say that, it's come up many times for you, Gemini, and there is a feeling of you, some of you, holding on to this material world. Like, I need my purse, I need my thing, I need my car, I need my house, like this kind of feeling. And it's like, yeah, you do. The devil's like, yeah, of course you do. But what are you going to do? Like, you need to, how else are you going to show off on Instagram? Or how else are you going to live your life? Or, you know, it's like the programming clicks in with you all the time. If you didn't listen to my intro, please do, because I do a little mantra of releasing the programming. I feel like some of you are holding on a little bit too tightly to that, and it's causing maybe and maybe you are that fear of not making enough money, that fear of paying off your debt and paying off this. It's like you're allowing this external energy to take control of your life, when all you are a master. We are all light in this world, and the more we play in this sadness, this kind of energy, this lack, this despair energy, like I can't make it without making lots of money, or I can't make it without things, or I can't do this, and I can't. The can't is what's keeping you in this like veil here, and you're like, she's completely covered in this veil here. There's part of you that's like, I need to get out, because I do see the vision. I see it. I just don't know how to get there. And you're like, it's time to let it go. It's time to rip it out. Because this Two of Cups, you know, is a soulmate energy. It's like a feeling like, for me, it doesn't feel like, oh, you're going to meet a soulmate now. It feels like it's right next to this with the rose that's hanging here, and here you're here to make a choice in your life. Do you want to, are you interested more in the material, the money, the whole, whatever that encompasses in your life? Or do you want to make a move towards the love, the relationship and intimacy part of this? Because there's a feeling here, whether you're in a relationship or not, it could be the love within yourself. I really feel like, oh, I just realized there's like two people here. Like there's like this, and there's there, and there's people here. It's just like this like you're hiding from your strength, and you're some of you are choosing to wallow in the past. With the moon and the judgment and the devil, that a lot of you are living in the past. And we're heading into a new. And if you continue to live in this past and how it was and how it could have been or how it should have been, or it was so good, like it doesn't matter. It's a story, an old story. That is why this big, clear vision, bold vision is coming, because it's time to live in the now, to make a choice, which is a choice card, the twos, in choosing you and choosing love, but not romantic love necessarily, but choosing your soul, choosing to truly love yourself. Or it could be like you're in a relationship and you're holding on to this relationship, but it's like just giving you financial woes. It's like taking a power away from you, and it's time to like step out of this, man, and move into a better place. I feel like your heart is completely broken, Gemini, and you keep working on this. You keep working on it, but you're working on it in a very external way. You keep attaching yourself to material, or you keep attaching yourself to egoic experiences, which is like travel and like restaurants and all this. You keep it's like further. It's much more. It's more profound than that. It's like you need to go in, and you're not. And that the judgment here is like you're covering up how you feel with like the veils of this world. And the moon is holding you down there too, because it's so emotional. It's like you're having a hard time with your emotions, and you're like, whoa, dude. It almost feels like it's like a beginning of a hurricane for you. You feel, yeah, it's like the big full moon here. That big full moon is like a release of energies, and it's like, come on. And there's a portal energy. It's like, we're needing you to move. I'm just looking at these cards, because here there's like 2 people, here there's 3, but there's like people. Here there's another portal happening, and here the Justice is like 2, and this 2 of Cups. Everything has like a polarized feel to it. It's like you're almost caught between 2 worlds, Gemini. You're caught between being this fearless warrior that you are, being this light, and you're caught between being this matrix, this dark, but I don't like being this like ensconced in this material world. But there's a part of you that's like, no, I am light, right? And you really feel like you're stuck between these 2 worlds. That's how I'm seeing it now. And the Page of Swords is coming in, and like, yo, you are that owl. And the sword energy, with the sword energy here, is it's time to speak your truth. It's time to stand in your truth. It's time to cut through this bullshit here. It's time to see both polarities and merge them into one. I feel like you're at a portal right now, and you're like making decisions in your life. I don't know how to go through it. Like, I don't know, but it's like to believe that this vision has already been created for you, Gemini, and it's up to you to make a decision. No, it's up to you to feel it inside your heart with this 2 of Cups, and make the choice that feels right in here and not in here. The ego will make you feel like a loser and make you feel like pathetic, will make you feel like you're stupid for making that choice. Your ego will or the ego will make you feel like a cocky, arrogant person. Oh no, man. The love will just make you feel like calm and trusting of a next step. Your heart, I have a beautiful mantra that I do every day when I feel like my heart is aching or my heart needs to be activated. I put my hand on my heart and I listen for the heartbeat. Yeah, it takes a few seconds or minutes, even sometimes, to listen to your heart, to find your heartbeat. And I say, I call forth the golden rainbow of light from my underglow and out through my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a release of your heart. It actually feels very, like you won't, I feel like it's a gradual thing. But the balance, the Justice here card, I had to pull it out. Felt like there is a divorce, a separation, a contract negotiation happening here. And it's like a new step in a direction. You standing in your truth, speaking your truth, standing in your power, like holding that vision that maybe is uncomfortable for everybody else in your life, but you're needing to move out of this because some of you are living in a past energy. You're living in a you're living for someone else. You're living for others and not for yourself. With this is very obvious in this judgment here, where it's like you're hiding under a veil. You're finding the comfort in this devil energy. You're refusing to face your fears. You're refusing to face the deep, dark shit that's inside you, and it's time. The moon is like, come on, we need to get this out. We need to move into this newer version of you, Gemini. You're not allowing this, and it's like inhibiting you from moving into a new project, a new relationship, a new anything, because you're stuck there. You're stuck in a past energy, and you're needing to move out of it. Now, a few weeks ago, I remember a Gemini actually reached out to me asking for a cutting cords kind of thing. I don't feel like you need to do a ceremony or a ritual to cut cords. I just feel like you need to work through the energy yourself, and just like, you don't have to work through it. Like, you don't have to create a plan either. You just have to clear the mind as much as you can and just trust that what is coming for you tomorrow is whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Like, in the moment, how are you feeling? You feel like shit, then cry it out. You want to anger, then punch a pillow. Over. And then move into the next moment. Go into your heart. Listen. Here, I feel like something new is starting for you. It's on the verge, but you need to do a big release. You need to cut the past. You need to forgive it and release it. Like, there's no reason for you to be carrying any past or future with you. It's an emotional time for you, Gemini. I see it in the cards. It might be affecting a relationship in your life. It may be affecting a soulmate from coming in, because you're not at that point where you are facing your fears, and you're having to face them in order to get to that soulmate energy, or to get to that completeness inside your soul. There's something amazing coming your way, like a feeling of balance. It could be a marriage, a new marriage. It could be a partnership with someone, but it also could be a black and white, which is like a divine masculine, divine feminine kind of energy merging within you and finding that power. There's something, a new coming, and it's ready for you. All right, my beautiful Gemini. Like, wow. I'm going to give you, if you didn't listen to my intro, I'm giving you 3 answers to 3 questions. So the answers are yes, no, they're time frames, so just keep it open-ended. So pick your questions while I do my shuffling. For Gemini, please, what are the answers? One. Ooh, okay, 2. Okay. Very talkative for you, Gemini. So, answer number 1. If you haven't, pause. I'm coming. Answer number 1 is yes. So whatever it is, you got a big yes from the universe. Answer number 2, no need to worry. I love these cards after what I'm seeing here. Okay. Answer number 3, choose a new direction. So again, 1 is a yes, 2, no need to worry, and 3 is choose a new direction. So amazing. I hope this helped you. Also, your energy here, I sometimes I feel bad because I see these energies come up, and I want to give you like these golden rainbow messages, but I prefer this happening because we are all going through like our dark, we're all going through our heavy energies, and this is reality. And I'm happy that it's showing up, because a lot of us are having to go through this and releasing ourselves from these attachments and releasing ourselves from the heaviness and finding our way through this. We're in the squeeze. This is August. You're in it, and not alone. You're in it with all the other signs, and there's always something positive coming for you, and that's great. So just keep moving towards that. I mean, you're showing up here right? Your Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Page of Swords. So you're showing up there as the final, right? And the Libra, again, like Libra is your counterpart. So it almost feels like you are moving towards somewhat of a change, a positive change. But first you need to let go of this. All right, I'm going to be done now. I love you so much, Gemini. You really do got this. It's the best thing to do is to face it instead of bury, because it will always show up. All right, please check your rising and your moon for other messages, and also like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my channel. And I also do tarot readings and Akashic Records readings. So like, if you would like to DM me. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. So we got Going Beyond Normal with this gorgeous card. Now, I noticed the buttons when I was doing the Instagram thing. And it's very interesting, the buttons, to me. Because the buttons is like opening and closing, right? Like opening your shirt, closing your shirt. So it's almost like a feeling of something new moving, coming into your life with this golden light bulb, which is the golden ray of light all around you, and this third eye clock. Oh, there's a clock, a dial on your third eye, and she has like a chain coming out of her mouth. It's like you are in quantum time. I like this a lot. All right, I'm going to read from the book. This is a beautiful energy, by the way. On the path of life, there are deciding moments where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to take a bolder, more authentic and trusting way, even if it seems riskier or less safe. You are currently approaching such a choice point. Placing science or architecture above all else kills off the rebellious heart. After my own heart here. Steadfastly relying on logic, proof, and a complete set of plans to measure and dictate outcomes will suffocate the soul. Basing decisions on limited factors with an imbalanced measure of success is unnecessarily limiting. This approach prevents us from living freely, spontaneously, and with trust, so that we can rebel against the need for things to go strictly according to plan. To remain rebellious, we must not sacrifice the art of emotion, instinct, passion, and intuition for the science of logic and strict planning. Yes. You are being asked to stay open to the intuitive approach in your life, your work, your creativity, as well as in your spiritual journey. You may have pressures around you from the world or from your own conditioned nature to do things according to the rules, to a deadline, or to the accepted mainstream view that you need a well thought out plan for success in a commercial venture. However, sometimes the best plan is to do what feels intuitively truthful in the moment, and to trust that you're being guided, right? Led towards your own growth. I love this reading. This card is awesome. It's us stepping out of this freaking matrix and tradition and programming. All right. I'm loving these readings so far. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We got the Page of Coins, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But the Page of Coins always speaks of a new opportunity coming your way, a new promotion, a new job, a new project, something, or money coming in. So this is beautiful energy to start the reading with. Could also be someone younger than you that is an earth sign, or someone younger than you that is going to offer you something as far as abundance is concerned. The Knight of Cups is a Pisces energy, but the Knight of Cups is usually interesting energy here. It's like a young guy, which is a knight is usually a younger, like 20s kind of guy, 20s, 30s, whatever, teenager even. He has a cup on his head. Okay. But it's like love coming in, like an innocent love, very romantic love, emotional. And the Nine of Coins. Love it. Financial independence, like you standing in your power kind of thing. You have that, she's holding up a bird, freedom. Love it. The World. It's a Capricorn energy. Oh, I like it. Let's see. Ooh, the Seven of Swords under the Knight of Cups. It's like mischievous, lying, dishonest energy. And the High Priestess. which is kind of like, could be a Cancer. For me, it's a Cancer or Pisces energy, so I'm gonna count it as a Cancer for you guys. So, what is going on here? So you're moving outside of this normal, and it's asking you, like, I almost feel like you're going to start a new chapter when it comes to whether a new venture, a job, a new school subject, a new venture. Did I already say that? Like a new path, but when it comes to something lucrative for you, it could be or it could be like a promotion or raise within a job, or something like you're going to start to travel with this opportunity. Yeah, it's like almost an end of a chapter. And it could also be an end of how you used to deal with money, and you're moving into a new way of investing or managing money because of this card. Like you're going like outside of your box, kind of thing. It's kind of an interesting energy, actually. And then this Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords shows up. It feels like there's someone in your life maybe that's not being honest with you when it comes to love, or it could be someone in your life that's not that is sticking it to you, kind of thing. Being sneaky, it's our fox. It's like he's a sneaky little character, right? But it's almost like it's someone lying to you. So if some of you are in a relationship, beware of this. It feels like you have someone that perhaps not telling you the full truth. Maybe you're not in a relationship. Could be like someone younger than you that's very idealistic, that you think is like very dreamy, and then they're actually like playing with you, manipulating you. Or you could just be doing that to yourself, because the Knight of Cups is a Pisces energy. I said that already, but it's like a cup, so it's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be you lying to yourself about somebody. Could be you lying to yourself about this new chapter in your life. Like maybe something is coming towards you when it comes to abundance or money or whatever, or and it's like, oh, it could be like something's coming towards you and it's like a really great opportunity, and everybody thinks that that's the best opportunity you can get, you're going to make a lot of money, and yet you're like, no, right? But you're doing it anyways because they say it's the best thing for you, kind of thing, and you're like lying to yourself about it. That could be some of you out there. I feel like that is. Or there is really someone that you need to be careful about. Maybe they are offering you the moon, and it's not the case. There's an underlying issue here. There's an underlying motive. So just be careful when it comes to love in this week, in the next few weeks. He feels or she feels like someone that is completely romantic and doing all the right things, but there is a motive behind it. And it could be money related too, financially related. It could also be someone that you meet in your travels with the world here. Like let's say you go traveling and you meet this love with this guy and it's amazing, but be careful. Or a girl, if you fall in love with a girl, whatever, just be careful with it. Because the future energy speaks of like almost you, because of this card, It's like, even if something like this is happening to you or has happened to you, you're like gonna move right out of it. Because of this reading or whatever, but your awareness is gonna kick in. You're gonna like, no one gets to do this to Cancer. No one gets it. No one puts baby in the corner, right? Like, we don't believe in corners. Corners are for the like traditional program people. We are not. We are moving out of this. We're like creatively thinking. Like, it's like almost a, like, these are 9 coins. Like, this is abundance, but it also looks like wheat or something. No, actually, it's really coins. And it's like, but it's this rising level, like, right? It's like you started with something and you might have got a hiccup here, like someone put a stop to you moving up in the ladder, or accumulating this wealth. There's like someone in your life that perhaps it's even an investor who's like kind of screwed you over, and you're like, wow, man, but you're gonna make your money back, kind of thing. Someone that's in your life that like maybe you worked on a project with, whatever, and is like going for your promotion, is going for your, there's that feeling. Or maybe you have an altercation with like a Pisces or a Knight of Cups, or like someone in your life. I don't know, guys, like, it could be you lying to yourself, like I said, but I feel like there's someone that's trying to take something from you. Like, holding you back and keeping you in this normal, keeping you in the routine, keeping you in the programming. And you're like, no, man, I need to like break free. I need my independence. I need to make my decisions. I need to choose how I want to choose, how abnormal as it seems to everybody else, right? I need to open the doors, and if I choose to close the doors, then I will, kind of thing. And that's exactly the High Priestess. It's like, it's time to be me. I'm going to be me. I don't care what you're saying to me. I don't care if that's what everybody else is doing. I don't care if like everyone tells you that you did it's such a lucrative project, it's such an amazing, but you want to stop it. It's like, do what feels right for you. If you have like a relationship that everybody's like, oh, he or she is perfect for you, but you're feeling something, listen to your innate. Screw the like the normal right now. Screw like, it's not about following the matrix, about following the rules and the regulations and all that. It's like, I feel like you're gonna come into your own, and it's time to listen to yourself. This is a really interesting reading, actually, and I kind of like that you have these 2 major arcanas here showing up. The World, which is like a stepping away from an old you and moving into a new you, and by like not allowing people to take advantage of you, not allowing people to use you, not allowing people to play with you anymore, manipulate, and moving into yourself, into your like the truth of who's inside you, kind of thing. But because you're listening inside, you're being the tiger. Like, yeah, like it almost feels like the tiger is holding a crystal ball or the world in his hands. It's time to step into that kind of energy. So continue listening to yourself, my beautiful, and don't follow what everyone else says. That's like a thing that we do as humans. All right. So if you didn't listen to the intro, then you don't know that we're doing angel answers. So I'm going to give you possibility to ask 3 questions. So think of your questions while I shuffle and get your answers. So know that they're not only yes and no's or yes no's, or like timelines, or general. All right. So, answer number 1 is be assertive. I like this. Be assertive. Don't let anyone walk all over you. Don't let anyone use you. Don't let anyone take advantage, man. Be you. Be the hot priestess that you are. Okay. Answer number 2. Romance. Romance is in the air, baby. Romance, if you are already, even if you are like in a partnership, could be like there's more intimacy coming for you. More, maybe there's a new romance. Could be a romance with self as well. Loving yourself. Answer number 3. In the near future. So I will show you the 3 cards. You can figure them out. So be assertive, romance, and in the near future. So if I look at this as a 1 question, it's like, should I ask him or her out? Yes, yes. In the near future, it will happen. Right? I love it. Okay, my beautiful Cancer, I love you so much. This is an interesting reading. It's like stepping into your power and stepping into who you are and not giving an F about the outside world or outside opinions or people's ways of doing things. It's like being you, being assertive. I love you. I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, comment, subscribe because it helps with my channel. And you can DM me if you would like a personal tarot reading or a Akashic Records reading. All right. I love you so much. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. I love that I got this card for you. Against the grain. Like, if there's anyone against the grain, I would say it would be you, Sagittarius, Aquarius. So, like, off the top of my head, these are the signs that, like, push, like fire and air signs. There's this feeling here that you are, you know, there's birds flying underwater, right? Like, that's not something that you see normally. It's this feeling that you are pushing up against resistance. If you didn't see my intro, I talk a lot about that. We're talking like you're almost fighting to show who you are. You're going against the normal, which is like, Sabrina loves that. So I want to read from this beautiful book here. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. Interesting. Okay. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You're a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to the world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Isn't that the truth for all of us? This might make you feel frustrated or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional. Not even for appearance's sake, for you would lose your essence. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy. Through art, literature, meditation, dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean. You must go against the grain. It's just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst, and by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is always another way. You are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. I love this. The daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars, that is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you are not. like boom. Right? This is a freaking amazing energy right here, people. Okay, I don't want this to show. So here we got the Strength card. Oh my god, who is Strength? It's you, Leo. You show up here, the brave warrior that you are. The Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. The entrepreneur inside you could be a mother energy. It could be, I mean, the Queen of Coins is like an Empress energy, a nurturer, taking care of things. The Queen of Swords is not a nurturer. It's a Libra energy, more direct, standing in your power, standing in your truth. A little bit colder and more reserved than the coins, but still loving, still like, anyways. It's very interesting. You got a major and some queens here, so a powerful energy. So we got the Five of Swords, which is our topic of my intro. I talk about the fives. So the Five of Swords comes in with resistance. The Five of Swords is an energy of like having won a war or victory, but not in the best way possible. So let's see. Father of Wands is you. The King of Wands, Leo, again showing up in your reading twice. And the Five of Wands, which is you, in reverse. Okay. All right, people, we got two fives here. So struggle, a little bit of angst here. The Queen of Coins and the Queen of Pentacles and the Father of Wands, Leo and Capricorn. Fire and earth is not like, it's like a neutral, they neutralize each other. It's not like the Father of Wands, which is you, is overly passionate. She is sensual, so I think it's a really good coupling actually. She's all about taking care of things. He's the same way. There is, like, he could be a bit more fiery energy, more spontaneous than she is, but we don't always want to be the same, right? So there could be a relationship that's forming or is here already for you, and you're just having a little bit of a struggle in this relationship perhaps. These fives showing up to me, like, these are really strong cards for you. Like, we got strength and we got this you showing up in a big way. And you got these two divine feminine energies. This is like divine masculine, divine feminine energies coming together. So it could be, it's like a powerful integration that's happening in the month of August, but it could also be you're dealing with some mother, wife, partner, friend, some mentor energy. And the same thing here going, could be like a partner, a friend, a husband, whatever. So there's like, they're all showing up here in this reading, but it also could be just you, right? Stepping into kind of, let me just feel the feels here. Because when I see the Five of Swords and you, like, you're surrounding the Five of Swords, this is like I said, it's like this hollow victory kind of card. It's like a struggle within your, like, mental thought, like you having made a step somewhere. You've got a promotion, you got a but it wasn't the way you wanted it. Like, you made a new friendship, whatever, but it's like you had to lie to get it. You had to do something against the grain for yourself to get this level up, and it's like weighing heavy on your brain. Could also be because, since we're seeing this strength around it, could also be that someone has lied to you, someone has, like, cheated, whether it's love or not, but or I don't know. I feel like you are being tested almost by a queen, perhaps, right, in your life, by a mother energy, by a partner energy, by a friend. Like you're being I see that very clearly now, but you could be being tested by two, like man or woman energy, and it's like they're testing your bravery and your warriorness. It's like it's time to face these people. It's really about people in your life. So you're at a crossroads, probably you're at like this point in your life where you feel like someone has taken advantage of you, someone has like is not being completely truthful with you, or you could be doing that to yourself, kind of thing. And these three powerful people around you are like for me, the Queen of Swords calling you out, keep her there, or like or it's you making yourself aware of this, and that's why you're struggling with it. But there is a feeling here that you are you're needing to be careful. I said this to Cancer as well. You're needing to be careful of how you deal, how you manage people. Perhaps you are with this Five of Swords, perhaps you're too transparent, too honest and unfiltered, Leo. And it's like people around you don't know how to react to you or respond to you. And it's like, because you're going against the grains. You're not following the traditional route of how you do things. And it's like actually affecting your relationships. This is how I see it here. And the Queen of Swords, like it's almost you're having a struggle with a female in your life, however she is presented, and it's like it's in reverse, so that's kind of good. It's almost like you have to let it go. How can you let it go? Like, don't let it affect you on a daily basis. Don't let it, like, it could be a man too in your life. Queen of Swords is like a Libra. It could be like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. So put that in mind. Or it could be someone that you know that is not any of those signs, but it's like they're sharp tongue, they're combative nature, they're very aggressive with you or defensive with you, and you're holding on to it, and you gotta let it go. That's what the thing is. Like, you go against the grain, you're that rainbow sheep, wild sheep, whatever it is. You gotta let it go and let other people figure themselves out. And you have to kind of step into your Leo-ness, right? Your fierceness, your fearlessness, your bravery, your courage. And no matter how uncomfortable it might seem, this is interesting actually, because it's like what I talked about in the intro about resistance. I feel like there's like resistance on the part of everyone around you as well, that they're not really enjoying this new version of you. They're not enjoying this person who is going against the grain. They're not enjoying this person that is like not following the norms, right? We love not to follow the norms. And you're having to tread through these energies, but I don't feel like it's like they're not asking you to tread slowly here, by all means. it's like, do what you feel. The Queen of Coins feels very comfortable in her. She's very confident, very comfortable in how she goes about her life. She doesn't require any like opinion or validation from anyone. Neither does the Father of Wands, right? Neither does the Queen of Swords. By the way, there's none of that from any of these. Like if they were Cups energies, then they would require validation. But these don't. They don't care. They do what they want. So it's almost, if it's not, if these are embodying you, then embody that kind of uniqueness. You are having to deal with the resistance. You're having to deal with people that are uncomfortable around you because you're so powerful, because you're so comfortable in this like non-conformity. The more you find your comfort in that, the more people are like, oh my God, and they don't know how to react to you, so they belittle you, or they reject you, or they're hostile with you, or they're angry, right? There's all that energy there festering, and there, because the more light that you shine out, the more people like, whoa. And that is what's happening here. And you're just, with the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel, Five of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're being asked to, it's not your problem. Like whatever, I mean, unless you're being an ass about it. If you're being mean about it, then yes, like you have to like find a way around this, because we're not here to judge others. We're not here to make our truth more important than their truth, or make the steps in our life. But the Queen of Swords speaks to me of like, you either like standing in that truth of yours, but being non-judgmental about it and releasing all this pent-up energy. You're stepping away from that energy, from this person that's not like doing any justice for you. You could be the Queen of Swords, like being truthful, saying, yo, this is how I feel, this is who I am, I'm not changing for you. If I change, it's for myself, kind of thing. Wow, I never expected this energy to show up like this. Okay, I love it. Definitely a lot of strong-minded. You're strong-minded, and there's a lot of strong-minded support around you and encouragement around you, and it's like needing to step into this like don't back down. So if there is a new venture or a new project starting for you with the Queen of Coins here, then you go for it, regardless of all this mental energy, or this like holding you back, this resistance energy. It's a lot about clarity in your head. It's about standing, like really standing on this lion that you are, like this, being fierce, a warrior. We're asking you to be the warrior that you are. Wow, I don't know, I feel like something very, like something's lifted. Oh, I'm getting a ringing in my ear. So that means I said something right, by the way. Okay, so, or I'm upgrading as we speak. So I'm giving you angel answers, which are yes, no, or like remain positive, or it's up to you, or it's like within 5 months kind of cards. So think of 3 questions. I'm giving you 3 answers. As usual, I'm going to be random shuffling. So, hope you guys see that. Number 1. Oop. Okay. Alrighty. Leo, 3rd question, please. All right, you don't want to give a 3rd question? Yes, you do. You see? So, answer number 1 is big fat no. So, no doesn't have to be a bad thing. So, whatever it is, it's a no. Answer number 2 is a peaceful resolution. So if you were asking about a relationship or friendship or whatever, make it peaceful. Always make it peaceful. Or something is coming towards you that is very calming and it's part of your plan. Answer number 3, the situation will improve. So 3, 2, and 1, these are your questions. No, peaceful, the situation will improve. All right, I hope these answers help you. And this is very potent energies. Remember to be you always, regardless of the pushback that you're getting, because you're getting a lot of pushback here. Regardless of how others see that you should do things, it's your way or the highway right now. That's what I'm seeing. And yes, there's struggle, but you need to push through this. I love you, Leo. I will see you next week. Check your rising, your moon as usual for other messages. Also like, comment, and subscribe. It helps with my channel. And you can make an appointment with me for tarot or Akashic Records reading. You can DM me on Instagram or send me a message here. I love you so much. I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. It's really beautiful energy, like a beautiful illustration. I'm going to go right into the book to see their interpretation of it. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level, higher voltage reality. Nice. You have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. Oh, that's a good one for you, Virgo. How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution, where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle in the right timing. You are part of, not apart from, that process. Wow, that's like powerful stuff. You are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It's your time. Leap. So that's really interesting. For me, I was like this, like you're in this like toroidal field of light, and it's scaring other people around you. Like you are full of light, and you have this inner knowing inside you, because you know what the next step is, and you're jumping. And you want to jump, some of you, and some of you are like afraid to jump, and they're like, just go for it. Why are you thinking so much? Let's go back to Virgo issues here. All right, we got the 4 of coins, the 4 of pentacles, which is like money under a tent here in the snow. Okay, but it's like money protected, so this is good. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Again, when I say Gemini, it doesn't have to be anything related to you. But Gemini could be in your birth chart, so that could be of interest to you. The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Very interesting energy here. The Lovers, and it's almost like a fling here. The 7 of Pentacles. No, the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. With under the 4 of Pentacles. So there's like some money, but good, nothing bad. Ooh, the Sun, Leo. I mean, underneath the Lovers, it's like, whoa. And the 9 of Cups under the Knight of Wands. You know, the Knight of Wands energy is usually this like fling, one night stand energy, adventure energy. But when it shows up with the 9 of Cups, it almost cancels that, or it could be that, but it almost like shows more seriousness to this coupling. Let's look at the four of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, like money, holding on to money, like being afraid of it. But the Six of Pentacles speaks that you don't need to hold on to it, don't have to like save so much that you don't have to like be afraid of the next step, because it's growing on trees. Right? Like your money is going to take care of you. It feels almost like I almost feel like there's someone around you with these, because these cards feels like there's someone around you in your life that is supporting you and giving you a chance at a new life. But financially they're grounded. It could be you that's grounded as well, that's you giving to others. But there's a feeling of stability here. Some of you, if any of you have invested in something, or you've put your money away for something, I feel like it's growing, and it was a good thing that you did. But there's a feeling here of like protection when it comes to money. Then we move into the Lovers and the Sun card. So it's like some of you are entering into a new relationship, and it looks like amazing and promising, and it's like totally where you need to be, Virgo. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like if you look around it, like it's like money showing up next to it, and this Knight of Wands on the other side of it. And the Knight of Wands, because of this Nine of Cups, almost feels like this person is not only stable like financially, but he or she is also adventurous and out of the norm. It's like a Sagittarius energy, doesn't follow the rules, does what he or she wants, but romantic, but very fun. Like it's like bringing something completely new to your life. Oh, man. But also, if you're in a relationship, it's that energy also happening within you. So if you're single, it could be that there's someone coming in, definitely, 100%. But it also could be that you are finding this balance within yourself as well. Like Lovers speaks of lovers, but it also is relationships. But it could speak of duality, it could speak of choice as well. So it's like almost like a choice that you're making to work really hard, and you've planted seeds, and things are like growing for you, and you're moving into this new sun world that we are moving into. You're just here to, and you're having fun, and you're having adventures. You're like seeking new experiences in your life. You're not going with the mundane and the routine that we all love to do, Virgo. So there's this breath of fresh air showing up for you. And it's like this, it's like you're moving outside of a darkness period. You're leaping into something completely new for you. Might not be completely new for you, but there's a part of you that you feel comfortable in staying in this routine, or this like habitual lifestyle that you're in. And there's something that's like, wow, showing up. Like this card is like, boom, right? It's showing up, and it's like, oh, like bringing the fire out of you. You are definitely moving into something very creative, dynamic, passionate, outside of your normal. It's interesting because we start with this 4 and this 5. It's like Capricorn and Taurus energy, but it's your Earth energy as very stable and good. And then we show up with Lovers, which is Gemini, and the Sun, the Leo energy, like swords and fire, very like spontaneous energy. Like we're moving into something that is a little bit outside of you, a little bit like more risk taking, taking a chance, moving away from this stable job, perhaps moving away from this 9 to 5 routine kind of feeling. That is what I'm feeling here. You're moving away, like even like a home, right? The tent here with this home, moving away from your mundane. And you know, it is mundane, let's be real, right? Like living a 9 to 5 and going home and watching TV and doing the same freaking routine all the time, or like just living like the Joneses, whatever the hell it is. It's not who we are. And you're being propelled out of that in this freaking light field energy. You're being asked to just jump. And if there's someone in your life that's pushing you toward it, it's like, go for it, man. And if you're single and you don't have that, there is a feeling of you taking the chances and just going. Go traveling, go do whatever it is that you've always wanted to do, but I don't have enough money, I don't have it. Just do. It's like that feeling right here. And you might meet someone on your travels, or you might meet someone if you go to that bar that's not your usual bar. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling. Or if you're someone, it's explosive to me. It feels good. Feels like you are bringing together something very solid, because the 9 of Cups is like fulfillment, people. It's like all the cups are filled. Your happiness, your career, your travel, your health, your success, your love, your friendships, your family. You know, it's like a whole, everything feels like the right thing to do almost. You're needing to jump into this, Virgo. You're needing to jump away from your comfort zone. Leap. Take that leap into what riles you up, what makes you feel passionate, and like this sun is just screaming at me. It's like what makes you feel alive and vibrant. Go for it. You are being launched into something completely new for you, Virgo. But it's going to be profitable, lucrative. It's going to be alive. It's going to wake you up from your routine of slumber and into a new world that has been waiting for you. And it's your time. I mean, I can't even, like, that's the freaking reading, Virgo, because it's so beautiful. I feel like some of you, like, would have to move your home, or you're gonna buy a new home. But whatever it is, it's good, and it's like a nest egg or like it's like money in the bank for you, kind of thing. And then you're finding your true love, or you're igniting it within your relationship, or if you're single, it's igniting within you, and you're like you're opening your aura for new to come in. I don't know, man. This can't be any like better than this. So, like, if you didn't listen to the intro, I'm giving you 3 answers to 3 questions. So the answers could be yes, no, could be time, they could be general, trust, remain positive, kind of thing. So ask your questions. This reading is very straightforward, and if it doesn't resonate with you, you can always check your rising and your moon for other messages. But this is very clear to me, and this is what's going on right here. Like, it really is. Like, even if it's a job or a promotion, it's like you're asking to step outside of it, but whatever it is, it's going to be amazing for you. It's going to be something completely new and refreshing. And this freaking fly. Okay, so 3 answers for my beautiful Virgos. this like tent thing keeps showing up in my head, and it's like feels like a home to me. So I almost feel like, or camping perhaps. I don't know. Like you're needing to like move into like a unique kind of home perhaps, or a something in the wilderness, like something in nature. Whatever it is, it's a good move. It's a good move financially for you. All right. Let's see. So we have first question. I'm not going to do this. Ask. Second question, please, for Virgo. Okay. Third. First answer to your question. No. It could be a good thing. Second answer to your question. Not the right time. Third is a yes. I don't know what you guys asked, but the first ones are like hold off, and the third one is that. You could use this as a 3-part to a 1 question. I don't know. I've done it looked like that for some of them. So no, not the right time. Yes. I hope these questions or answers helped you. But this reading is spectacular. Your Taurus had a spectacular reading too. Let's see if your Capricorn does too. Earth is strong this week. So jump into whatever is coming your way because it feels really positive for me. My beautiful Virgos, stop overthinking and just do. I love you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe because it helps on my channel. And also, I do tarot readings and Akashic Records readings, so go ahead and you can book an appointment with me on Instagram or here. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got, she feels, she knows. What is it that you know deep down inside, my beautiful Libra, and you're not doing? I'm going to read from the book. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being helped on the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. You're being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away, remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you. For it is a light that is within you, simply revealed more fully. And all that is happening now is happening to the end. Whoa, this is like massive. Okay. So obviously some of you are going through a little bit of a rough patch, or maybe you're not, but there's a feeling here that you're not really listening to your innate. You're not listening to that little voice in your head. You keep listening to the external instead of yourself. So let's see what is going on here. We got the King of Swords, which is an Aquarius energy, which is your fellow Aquarius. It could be you, Gemini, or you, Libra. So the King of Swords speaks of legalities, could speak of standing in your truth, speaking the truth, being very open and communicative. The Ace of Coins, awesome. The Ace of Coins is like new money, new venture, new investment, new opportunities. It's freaking amazing. Okay. The Ace of Swords. People in the house, this is you again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Ace of Swords is like, again, communication, speaking clearly. Wow. New beginnings, new beginning, new beginning, new opportunities. Six of Cups. someone coming in from your past. Oh my God, the Ace of Swords again, by the way. Okay, the Ace of Swords. So definitely, which is you again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, which is you definitely having to speak up. Wow. The Star, which is Aquarius, which is again, so we got like 4 swords energies here, which are you. The Star, interesting. What's going on with you, Libra? I feel like you are you could be stuck in the past a bit. You could be definitely you are. You just have this King of Swords and the Six of Cups. There's like a part of you that is holding on to a old truth, an old, like a rigid way of doing things, an old structure. Could also be someone coming in from your past who is an Aquarius, or there's 2 Aquarius, interesting, or a or someone coming in, or someone that you knew in your past that was very direct, very clear-headed, someone completely different than you're with now, or could be like a father energy. Like, it just feels like you're almost like needing that in your life. You're needing someone to be independent, someone to be very confident, sure of themselves. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy. They're very comfortable in their own skin, even though it might make other people uncomfortable. They don't really care. Like, that's the energy of them, and I love it. It's this feeling of you either having to bring that back, that is you, or there is that someone that you are missing that is like this, or there's someone coming in that is going to bring that to you. I almost feel like you're you are living in that, maybe you're living in that past, and of what I used to be, or he or she was so great to me. This was I felt so independent. I felt so free to do whatever I wanted in this relationship. That's the feeling I'm getting. I felt like it was healing as well. It was a different energy, a you energy. I feel like with these cards, you're like missing it. You are missing a little part of you. And then the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords shows up. This is like, stop living in that past. Stop relying so much on how it was before, even though you're like kind of wanting it to come back. But like, let it go. That you were free, you were independent, you were great, but you could still be that, right? Like, it's just, but you're needing to move into a kind of a new chapter. How you were was felt good for you, but why don't you open up a completely different path for you, so you don't have to get stuck in an old energy anymore, and you're moving into like wherever you're going, as long as you're truthful. Because these are showing up, I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords showing up twice, and that speaks to me of like saying exactly, speaking very clearly, communicating exactly what it is you need from this person, from yourself. She feels she knows, like, you know what to do, and there's like a new job opportunity coming your way, a new project coming your way, a new financial opportunity, a new investment, new money's coming, like is trying to move in, and you're holding on to something old, and it's like having a hard time moving in, and it's because you're not being honest with yourself. you're not, perhaps there's a lack of communication in your relationship or your partnership or whatever it is, or your family. There's something that is lacking as far as you're really being asked to like step into your authenticity, Libra, because that's what the star is, right? The star is like, it's time to shine your light on this new beginning, this new step forward. Like this one is an interesting Ace of Swords because it's with this lightning here and this 8, which is infinity, abundance, creativity, but it's a snake that's wrapped around your Truth of Swords, and it's kind of holding you there, but it's rainbow, so rainbow could feel like it's maybe not restraining you, but the lightning feels like once you do become honest and unfiltered about the truth of what it is that's like holding you back here, things are going to change. This is our rebel, our revolutionary card. It's our unexpected change card. Like things will change and you'll be like, oh my God, what hit me? Right? And why did I stay in this? Why did I feel like I needed to recreate an old relationship or an old partnership or an old way of being? I just need to do completely new. I need to step on a path that's completely changed. That is like being honest with, oh my God, it's annoying. Being honest with yourself, being honest with your partner, being honest with your business partner, being honest with everyone around you, being clear-headed, because you are entering something completely mind-blowing with this star here. Like a completely new chapter in your life is opening up for you. I mean, the aces, like, come on, man. You got 3 freaking aces. This is like progress, creativity. Like, I can't even, like, come on, man. You're being given all the choices to set yourself free, but you need to speak up, or you need to trust. You need to communicate. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You gotta trust in yourself and communicate. You need to say the truth here, because the star is saying, hey, why are you dimming your light, Libra? Why are you hiding in the past? Why are you holding on to the past? Why are you like holding on to what was and how it used to be or whatever? You're new. You know what to do. You freaking know it, and it's time to rise above. So freaking clear what it is you need to do. So I don't know what the situation is in your life, but know that whatever you do, whatever you choose to do, you're actually going to benefit financially from it too. There could be something holding you down with this past energy, and you're like, they're pushing you towards this. It feels very not only does it feel like abundant in like finances, but it feels very freeing to me. Like you're gonna unshackle something from yourself, and you're gonna shine that freaking light that you are. It's like amazing. I love this energy. I don't know, these energies this week is like amazing. So either they're psycho or they're like great. So shine that freaking light, Libra. I don't know what is holding you back, but it's time to step away from the past, or from like a past notion of how you think you should be. It's also just the old energies. We don't need old energies anymore. It's not the way it's working anymore. It's not working for you. You're realizing it. You're like, I can't live in that energy anymore. All right, so I'm giving you 3 answers to 3 questions. So the nice ASMR for you. There's listen to your intuition. If you like, there's all different kinds of answers. There's yes, there's no, there's in 3 months. So ask a question that's kind of open-ended. So 3 answers. Wow. Okay. Answer number 1. That was a quick one. Okay. Libra, please. Answer number 2. Answer number 3. All right. If you haven't thought about them, pause. I'm coming in with answer number 1. Compromise. I mean, there doesn't look like compromise here, but it's okay. Whatever was your question has nothing to do with it. Answer number 2 is a big fat no. And answer number 3 is the situation will improve. Interesting, I like that. You're being told not to do something, but don't worry, because it's going to come for you. So compromise, no, the situation will improve. These are your answers to your questions. Oh my God, this is flying. All right, I love you so much, Libra. You have amazing energy, some clarity coming in for you. Don't shoo it away. It's like very clear here. There's something you're gonna shine a light on something very, like in the next few weeks, the next week, whatever. But it's like a step away from an old energy that's not working for you anymore. All right, check your rising and your moon for other messages, and also do like, comment, and subscribe because it helps my channel. And if you wish to further these readings, I do like tarot readings and Akashic Records reading as well. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got what is already with you. Look, it's so amazing. You know what I just noticed? I still remember that 2 weeks ago we got Cosmic Butterfly. I believe it was 2 weeks ago, yes. And who would we have here? Are freaking butterflies again. So something is here telling you to liberate yourself and to free yourself and to really trust who you are, man. So I want to read from this book because it's amazing writing. You hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It's so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. Of course, there is unlimited creative potential, always something more that can be. Yet in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. Perhaps you feel that all you have is a small, simple choice to make. Perhaps you have a song to begin, an email to send, a conversation to start, or a sketch to let loose. However small it is, enough to get the ball rolling. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is beyond you, behind you, lies with another, or is yet to appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow. You are more ready than you think you are. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead, although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. All that you need in this moment is just one sweet act of nourishment. That is enough to take you out of backwards, nostalgia, or regret, and forwards into what is awaiting you now. Be brave, dig deep within, and enjoy the sweet surrender. I love this card for you. It's like so many of you Scorpios are so deep, profound, and you kind of sabotage yourselves. You negate your light because you absorb everyone else's opinions and belief systems around you of you, and you kind of bury yourself in that, and instead of like, yo man, you're the freaking light. So let's see what this week has in store for you. We have the 6 of Wands. We start with victory and success. I kind of like this. It's a Leo energy. We got the Queen of Cups, which is a Cancer energy, but also a Scorpio, Pisces energy. Queen of Cups, could be a mother energy. The Eight of Cups. Let's walk away, people. I like this. Okay. We have the Father of Cups. Hello. This is the King of Cups. Who is the King of Cups? You are. The Scorpio is showing up in your reading under the Victory card. But you have a Father and a Queen of Cups here. I like it. The Hermit, Virgo. Who's leading the pack? You are. All right. And the Judgment, people. Ruled by Pluto, Scorpio. Oh my God. You show up twice. And like, technically it's 1, 2, 3 cups. So a lot of cup energy. You have a fire energy, which is success. And you have a earth energy, which is leading the way. So it's pretty clear what this reading is about. You are, you perhaps have met someone. Perhaps you might have met someone that is of a love interest, very romantic, very spiritual. That is a possibility. It's like a great thing, but it's also could be you stepping into your higher spirituality. You loving yourself, but not in a cocky way, in a very spiritual way, like an enlightened way. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy, that intense emotion way. But when I see this Queen, this King showing up, it's like this power couple of love and light kind of thing. And leadership kind of way. So if you're in a couple, then this feels very like you have met the match. You enlighten each other. You respect each other. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, they are not people that bully each other. You're not like, you're very honest emotionally with each other. It feels like you've stepped into like a greatness kind of thing. But there's also, like, if you're single, there's this potential coming your way, and if you don't step into who you are, then you might lose this. But it's like on the path towards you. But there's this feeling I have here of there's no feeling. I'm trying to come up with these words because there's no feeling of independence. When you're a cup sign, you're kind of like, you're a bit needy, right? So it's like you're needing emotional support from perhaps another cup sign, or a water sign, or another, or a mother or mentor energy, a spiritual mentor energy, whether it be male or female. I feel like your tribe is coming in, and without you even realizing it, you're leading the way. You're that light in the dark that they might shun you because you're Scorpio, but you're actually the magnet, and you're helping people heal. You could be looking for healers to help you, but you are the healer, right? You are the leader in all this. The Eight of Cups speaks to me of you're walking away from something. So let me see something. Some of you might, like, when I see a Queen of Cups energy or a Father of Cups energy, it could be that you have very emotionally high-strung, kind of like mother, father, wife, husband, partners, siblings. You know, you have this kind of energy around you, and that it's like you're always holding the light for these people. You're always showing the way. You're like ensconced, like you're buried in this kind of thing. With the Six of Wands, like it's like a victory thing, but it feels like you know the fire that's within you. You know that you are good at helping others, and you do that with you're unconditional about it. You're always there helping others, but there is a part of you asking to leave this behind. Not leave that behind, because we don't want to leave that behind, this guidance that you have, but leave this need to help, this need to guide people, this need to like, it's not your journey to bury yourself in other people's emotions. It's not your journey to seek answers outside of you. It's your journey to seek inside of you. Seek the answers within, because you have these answers within. There's a feeling that also you have like you're going to meet someone who is as spiritually sound as you, and it's going to work, and you're going to both guide like the light. But I don't know why I feel like you might have parents that are very spiritually enlightened, and they have it's almost like they either triggered you into an awakening, or they so it's like almost like they triggered you in an awakening, so they were very heavy energies that had to wake you up. So they were lessons for you to get to your mastery. And because your cups energy, that's freaking emotional energy, right? So, and now it's time to move into your mastery. That's what it is. The Eight of Cups is like moving away, but the Judgment is moving into your master stage. It's letting go of the past. So obviously it's not everybody here, but there's this feeling of you guys. So if some of you have had some, maybe a difficult childhood, or have had difficult relationships, not difficult in the sense like it could have been emotionally abusive. I don't see it's physical, but I feel, or very draining mother-father energy. That, and you were always that light that had to come in and save the situation. You always had to come in and help everyone through this. You always had to come in and be that victor and that conqueror all the time, and it's like draining for you, and you're like, I gotta, like, it's time to work on you, Scorpio, kind of thing. You are not needed anymore. It's like they've done their job. They've awakened you. Now it's time to move into your journey. And like, stop judging yourself and stop judging them for what they felt like it was wrong, but they were actually helping you through to wake the F up, right? That's that feeling I'm getting. Because this Six of Wands is like, I don't know, it looks like a long jumper. What do you call them? You know, those people who vault and like over thing, and it's like he feels victorious, but at the same time he's lying flat on a mattress kind of thing, and he's like tired. There's a little feeling like that, like I've done my duties kind of thing with these parents, or this couple, or this, like, these emotionally draining people in my life, and now I'm needed to work on me and into your, like, it's already with you, right? You already have it in you, but yet you, like, people have siphoned it from you, kind of thing. You've voluntarily given it to other people, and it's now time to step back. But like I said, there is this feeling that you could be coming together with a partner, which is very enlightening kind of partner, which you're going to help each other rise. But it's very important to release those past energies. You cannot move forward with these energies holding you down. Like, if you have resentment, if you have judgment, if you have hatred, if you have anxiety or stress, it needs to be filtered through you. You need to, like, face it. Isn't that fun? And we need to move into, like, something completely new, though. But we can't bring that with us into a new energy. That's why we're working through this in August. That's why we feel squeezed. That's why we feel like it's the end of the world, but it's not. Sorry, there's like a fly here. All right. You are tapping into something new. It might feel uncomfortable for you, Scorpio, but it's time to release and fly. I like this a lot. I like it a lot. All right. If you didn't listen to my intro, I'm giving you 3 answers to 3 questions. So, like I say, they're like yes and no answers. They're like trust your path answer, and they're like timing answers. So try to be as general as possible with these questions. So, Scorpio, answers, please. Okay. Got our question number 1, our 2, and our 3. All right. So, question number 1. This is the answer. Peaceful resolution. Nice answer. Answer number 2. In the near future. And answer number 3. A big fat no. All right. So, do what you may for these questions. But here I feel like you have entered into a level of transformation and change and mastery. And some of you might have had to go through a little bit of a uncomfortable childhood or nowhood. A very emotional one. Is spiritually emotional as well. But you're moving into something liberating, and you're moving into a newer energy, and you know you're gonna know how to manage it because it's all inside you. I love this reading. All right, so as usual, check your rising and your moon. If you don't if this doesn't resonate at all, go check for other messages. You can always reach out to me for a tarot reading or a Akashic Records reading, which is a past life reading. And have a beautiful week. Do like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. I did a application of lipstick just for you. Okay. So we have this beautiful energy called Bring It Into Form. I'm going to read from the book because she's my favorite oracle writer. Beautiful dreamer, you can imagine wonderful worlds of light. You can dream up so many possibilities. Now it is time to bring these possibilities of light into the world. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live to manifest. The world needs not only your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. Get thee to thy desk. Thy easel, thy computer, work, beautiful dreamer. Don't just dream, create. The information you need to translate your ideas into form will be provided according to the higher wisdom of life. It may or may not happen by traditional routes, even if it seems unimaginable. When it is time for something to be born into form, nothing can stop it. It will happen. Love it. If you have also drawn the Oracle of the Sacred Fool, no, you have not. Love it. Okay. Amazing. So some of you don't have to be creative types out there. It could be anything that is like you feel compelled to do. Could even be a garden that you want to do, a new business idea that you want to do. Could be anything. There's just this feeling of you stop doubting the progress that is coming, even if you don't feel like there's any progress. Continue, continue, continue. I can't stress this enough. All right. So we have the Five of Wands. Already we have struggle. Okay. So it could be struggle within a relationship, within a friendship, with like something because of this. Like you're trying to work on something completely new. You're trying to work on something and there's like resistance. And that could be very possible. The Three of Wands. It's like F the resistance. Just make that move. Okay. The Two of Cups is like a soulmate energy, but it also could be like a choice energy that you need to make. The Emperor is Aries, like a controlling energy, hence the Five of Wands. Very interesting. The 5-6 of Wands, Victory. And the Five of Cups, very interesting. 5, 6, and 5. 5 is like the feeling of despair, of loneliness, of seeing the glass half empty instead of half full. And that comes underneath the Two of Cups, which is a relationship, soulmate energy. So, wow. This explains a little. So I feel like with this bring into form, there are some of you out there that are wanting to write a book, produce a film, write a painting, write a song, sing a song, start a pizza business, if you're listening. Start a business of any kind, like whatever, a venture. Doesn't have to be a profitable thing. It could just be like a hobby that you want to do, and there's resistance. There's control. There's like, I feel like you have been struggling with this for a long time, and it's with someone around you that feels like they need to manipulate or control these movements that you're making. It doesn't have to be a person. I feel like it is, but it doesn't have to be. It could be like bureaucracy around you. Like, let's say you want to write a book and you're struggling here, and like you have to figure out all the steps and how to publish the book, market the book, promote the book. There's all these like steps, and it's very daunting, right? It's a lot of bullshit, right? So, but it could deter someone from moving forward on it. Like, could be anything. Like I said, if you want to create a new project and then you have to do all these steps, it could be a hurdle, an obstacle that like says, nah, I don't feel like doing it, or like I'm too lazy for the kind of thing. Or I just feel like some of you, it is someone in your life that almost unconsciously demeaning you, the emperor, I am the emperor, like holding you back from making this move. But you are being asked to make it, regardless of all the pushback, regardless of the resistance around you, regardless of everybody's opinions, regardless of the bullying, regardless of all of it, all the steps that you need to take. The Three of Wands is like, make the move. Why? because victory is waiting for you at the other end of that move. Success, accomplishment, liberation, freedom. You're holding back because this resistance of a human being or like bureaucracy is not a good excuse, Sagittarius. Enough making excuses here. It's time to make that move. Whatever it is that you have in mind, or whatever it is that's in your heart, whatever you want to do. Could be opening a spiritual business, doesn't have to be. Could be opening an accounting firm. I don't care. Whatever it is that is like driving you, you gotta make the move. No more blaming this person or this situation or this regulation or this blah blah. Make the move. Oh my God, I see this so clearly here, because and when you make this move, people who are in a relationship might find themselves dealing with resistance, dealing with you might be saddened by this move that has brought you success and glory and recognition and like accolades, because your partner might not be that happy about it. Maybe you're single, your family member, your sibling, someone in your life that is like close to you might push back, might make you feel like you've made a mistake, might make you question your move, might make you question your decision making here, hence why you're struggling so much with it. If you're single, it could also be you struggling inside yourself with your higher self, right? With your soul, with everything, like this union of the divine masculine, divine feminine that's within you. You could be struggling within yourself, like, should I make this move? Why did I make this move? But you know, it's like you've already done it, the move. So now you have to deal with the consequence. And maybe I feel like there is resistance before and after. And you're in this present moment, which you need to be in this present moment, and you're in this present moment, and it's like you did the right thing. So shut out those naysayers, shut out those disbelievers. It's not your problem. Like, you need to keep that light at the end of the tunnel and at the beginning of the tunnel, and keep moving forward. Bring whatever it is that you are passionate about into form. No more excuses of him or her or this or that. No more blaming, no more shaming others, or blaming or shaming yourself. No more of that. Make the move, whatever it is. This is very specific. It's clear, and that's all I see, really. And I see that some of you are in a relationship, or some of you are in partnership, could be business, or an editor, like a producer, or whatever it is, that is almost like holding you back, and I'm a little bit jealous, perhaps, of your success. Almost demeaning to me. It feels demeaning to me. It feels like jealous, but you gotta put those blinders on and continue moving forward. That's why this, like, I kind of like, she's like ahead of us, like she's moving, like she's not coming towards us, she's moving away. And there's like, because you see the footprint here is like, she doesn't need to, or he or she, you don't need anyone's approval of what this next step is. Because you are going to be successful at it, because it's coming, your way. It's not even fame, like it could be fame, but it's not that is driving you. It's because it's part of you. It's something that's been in you for the longest time, and maybe you have the calling. Maybe you're like seeing the signs that you just need to publish that book, or like, right? Or write that play, or create that little small business that you want, or do that mosaic lampshade that you've always wanted and sell it on Etsy or whatever it is. It's just there. And you gotta just jump. My Saggies, you're really good at that. So stop listening to the around you, the external world that wants to keep you down. Push through this. All right, this is a great reading. Okay, I'm giving, if you didn't listen to my intro, I'm giving 3 answers to 3 questions. So go ahead and ask the questions. Again, the answers are yes, no's, general words that come out like trust or optimism, and also time frames. So they're all mixed in here. I'm gonna take this one. Yes, okay. Well, that was almost, they were jumpers. Okay, no third question. Oh, you see, every time I ask that, they're like, yes. All right, so answer number 1. Abundance. Boom, baby, yes. I hope you asked about this. Should you do it? Yes. Or whatever you asked, it's freaking awesome. Answer number 2. Unlikely. And answer number 3, wait. So, I don't know what these questions are, but it's awesome. You have question number 1 is abundance, unlikely, unlikely, and wait. I hope these answered your questions. And this one is very clear to me. So please do you, Saggy. Enough with everyone else's agendas around you, or choices, or the way they see you living your life. It's time that you move forward in yours, and no more excuses. All right, I love you so much, Saggy. Check your rising, your moon for other messages. Also, do like, comment, and subscribe because it helps my channel. And I'm also taking tarot readings and Akashic Records reading. You can book an appointment on Instagram or down below. I love you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We got restore and replenish. Such a beautiful energy. And I'm going to read from this book, and you're going to love what this book has to say to you. So, you are in need of something so much deeper than rest. You need restoration, replenishment, and revival. This will not necessarily come from lying about somewhere, taking a moment out of your day or evening activities. You are more likely to gain what you need by breaking with your routine completely and doing something different. I like this already. You can return to your regular routine in time if it feels good for you. However, it is now time to move without pushing yourself beyond what is known and comfortable and familiar. You have been working so hard and have accomplished so much already. However, you often sell your accomplishments short and focus on how much more is yet to be done. Is this you, Capricorn, or what? Life is telling you that it is time to put down the paintbrush, the pen, the endless lists, and the thinking mind. I'm laughing because I have a client that, yes, lists. And get into your body. Take the time to experience yourself in and of nature. Remember how to just be. Restoration does not have to be a long and involved process, especially if it is attended to when needed. If you feel as though you're treading water or are in a sort of purgatory somewhere between your old life and your new life, then this particularly applies to you. If you can't quite break into the level you are reaching for, have faith. You are just taking a breather between races. Soon you will have the power and energy you need to reach for the next level and succeed. If you have been working on healing your body, mind, or soul, this oracle comes with assurance that what you are doing is working and bringing you benefit. Even if you are yet to experience the full extent of that benefit, continue with your work and know that you are indeed healing. It couldn't have come to a better sign, this card. Have faith. Stop thinking. Okay. So, we have the High Priestess. Have faith, man. This is the faith card. Like, she knows what she wants. She's sitting comfortably on her moon chair here. Like, completely confident, regardless of what everyone else is chatting about. The High Priestess is like a Cancer, Pisces energy. The Eight of Swords. Is this how you're feeling, Capricorn, sometimes? Like, you're feeling like, yeah. Okay, that you're needing to release, that you're feeling like suffocated a bit. The Eight of Coins. Wow, man, it always shows up. It's so interesting in your reading. The Eight of Pentacles is a Virgo energy, but it's like always about work. So, like, you're all about work. It's so interesting. The Eight of Cups, leaving something behind. The Ten of Wands, you got something weighing heavily on you, man. That's why this is coming here. And the Eight of Swords again, but in reverse. So this card shows up, but in reverse. The fact that it's here twice, it means that you're freaking in your mind, Capricorn. You're like, you're in that cocoon stage and you're having a hard time liberating yourself, freeing yourself. So interesting. So the High Priestess and the Eight of Cups, it's almost like telling you, it's clearly telling you that you're needing to leave behind this notion that you don't know. You are sitting on the chair of knowing. You are sitting on this chair of abundance and success and accomplishment, and yet you don't see yourself that way. You constantly doubt yourself. You almost betray yourself by you kind of do. You kind of like sabotage your success a little bit, and no, it's there, like you have it, and then you're like, oh no, what do I do? And it's like, leave it behind you. Right? This is a Pisces energy. Like, so it's this feeling of you stop getting emotional when you know what you need to do. Wow. And the Eight of Swords speaks of mind. Swords is mind. It's you're in your head. You're always in your head. The Ten of Wands is like heavy burdens. You're taking on all the responsibility of everyone else. When I see work here, it could be at work, could be in your partnership and your relationships. It's like you feel like you need to be the one to like control, to like navigate everybody. It's like you're taking on so much responsibility on your shoulders. But why? When you know what you need to do, you don't need to burden yourself with all this crapola. And whatever area this is, and if it's work, if it's school, that is like weighing heavily on you, it's here to tell you that it's time to let it go. Eight of Swords. Release yourself from all of it. Get out of that cocoon and become the butterfly that you are. It's time to replenish your soul, restore your soul. Like, it's more than just healing. It's starting to believing in yourself. Start trusting in what you're delivering, what you're like, you are holding on to so much freaking stress here, my beautiful Capricorns. And yet you sit on this throne. You are the queen bee, maybe at work, in school. Maybe you're freaking like, we know that you're intelligent. We know that you're accomplished. We know that you are this way. And yet you don't see it. And you constantly doubt yourself. You constantly carry on. And it's almost like you're almost taking on other people's energies with this Ten of Wands. You're like, no, I'll fix this. I'll. And it's like, no, enough with that. Enough with this anxiety and this stress. You're needing to. You are a creative thinker, right? This guy, he's like doing something creative here. You are an intelligent thinker. You are like, you're a problem solver. That's what I'm seeing here. You're able to bring things together, make sense out of things. You're a leader with the High Priestess. Like, she's a queen, you're a king, or whatever, whoever's watching. Yet you don't trust yourself. And you find yourself always in a loop, because you find yourself here, and that's why you're crunched up here, and you're like, oh, I don't want to go leave this like beautiful flower, right? But it's time to release. You need to let go. Let it go. Whatever you're carrying, whatever like burdens, other people's burdens, whatever like other people's shit, let it go, because it's not yours to carry. You're here to forge your own path, and whatever it means, and continue doing what you love to do, whether it's at work, whether it's at school, whether it's in your home. I just feel like it's a lot about work and school work or whatever. There's a feeling here that you are I almost feel like people around you are like expecting, like have high expectations for you, and you're like, it's not your problem. Like, you don't have to deal with this their issues. It's not like, that's their issues, and you need to like focus on what you do best, Capricorn. And if it's problem solving skills, and it is, and if it's like coming up with new visions, coming up with new ways of working in a project, coming up with, do what you do best. I said that, I'm going to say it again. And enough with everybody else. It's time. You are not to be squeezed in a cocoon, Capricorn. You are needed to fly, to open that vision, to like open flower here. You're here to share your vision with the world, regardless how uncomfortable everyone else feels around you, regardless of anything. Nothing needs to be stopping you. Not this external shit world, not the thoughts around swirling in your head. It's time to release yourself. It's very clear. I know this is all about, to me, it's all about work or school. So that is what I'm getting for this reading. And if it doesn't resonate for you, then you go check your sun and your moon, this is your sun, your rising and your moon sign. And you can go and check on cafeastrology.com with your time and your birth date and your birthplace, and you will get your rising moon and your Jupiter and your Mercury and all of it. All right. So I'm going to give you 3 answers to 3 questions. If you didn't listen to my intro, I'm giving you these. So the answers will come as yes, no's. They come as if you believe kind of thing, and it comes as like timing. So be open-ended with your questions. So here we go. Capricorn, answer to the questions. Question number 1. Oh, okay. All right. Question number 2. Alrighty then. We got ourselves our 3 questions. Answer number 1, if you haven't thought of the question, pause. Here it goes. Peaceful resolution. It's been a popular one this this week. Answer number 2. There's something better. And answer number 3. Not the right time. So 3, 2, 1. These are your answers. I hope this helped you. And this is very specific. Again, I said it's very definitive what is happening here, and it's time to trust yourself. Believe in yourself, Capricorn. Believe in, I know that you're very strong and you're very confident usually, Capricorn. There's a part of you that is it's almost like you're doing extra for everyone around you and not for you. It's time to release yourself from this mind. You have a lot of heavy energies around you. So say goodbye, Capricorn. All right, my beautiful Capricorns, my goats. I love you, and I will see you next week. Do like, comment, and subscribe because it helps my channel. Also, I do tarot readings and Akashic past life readings. You can, my God, there's like a warrior fly in my home. All right. So you can DM me on Instagram or here down below. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We have a beautiful card for you. Free from judgment, free to love. So I'm going to read from the book. Beautiful words here. You are amongst the Universal Mother's special clan of nurturing spirits that help to honor life on this planet. You are also being asked to open up to receive more nurturing. You can do this for yourself. You can also choose to open up and allow others to nurture you. It might make you feel a little vulnerable at first, especially if you're not used to doing this, but you don't have to worry. You will get used to valuing yourself enough to know that needing love and affection from another is an opportunity, not only for you to receive, but for someone else to give, which involves them being received too. If you are tired and have been taking care of everyone else, then take some time to shift the pattern and allow life to support you too. The Universal Mother helps the helpers so as they can keep helping. It works rather well, you see, for those that give so much to also receive abundantly. Oh, it's so beautiful. If you're interested in working with children, the inner child with art therapy for emotional healing or any sort of uninhibited creative expression that helps dislodge social conditioning and open one up to more spontaneous feeling-based existence, then yes, go ahead and do it. Nice, that's a beautiful message. You may find that you're loving or soon will love in a different way. You may worry about this love given that it defies what you have known or been taught about love. Perhaps you are becoming able to love another tremendously even though you don't have much of a personal relationship with them. You might question if this love is real. It is real. It is just happening at a different level to the love and attachment you experience when you are involved in a personal relationship with someone. It is not more or less, it is just a different facet of love. It may be that you are opening up to love the planet and her creatures, including the animals, the ocean-dwelling life, your own body, the trees, and so on. You may feel passionately purposeful about giving your time and energy to causes that protect and nurture the earth and her creatures. Wow, this goes on and on. This is it. This is really beautiful. You have connected to life again, and doing so, life can connect with you. And so it shall. Wow. This feels like an Empress energy to me. It's like tapping into your Mother Earth, which is your body, and respecting and loving her and sharing this love and accepting love. I know that's really hard for you, Aquarius, sometimes, but it's free from judgment. I love it. All right, let's see what's going on this week. The King of Wands, Leo energy showing up here. King of Wands is like stepping into your power. Maybe there's someone like this in your life that is helping you through this. The Seven of Wands, another really Leo energy. I'm going to show them together. It's really beautiful. 5 of Swords is you, but very mental energy, struggle energy. Ooh, the 9 of Swords. What is up with you? The Mother of Pentacles. It's a Capricorn energy, which is a nurturing energy, so I like it. And the 3 of Wands. Destination. All right, Aquarius. What is up with you? Look at these two energies together. Like, amazing. Look how, like passionate and creative and inspirational and like potent and explosive this is. And you start with the 9 of Swords. It's creepy as F fucking card. Like, I don't know, man. And with the King of Wands. So this speaks of many things. Could be there was a man or woman, but it's like a man, a father, a husband, a partner, a friend, family member that has like caused much grief in your life, much sorrow in your life, a lot of anxiety. This is like insomnia, by the way. Like sleepless nights. He's very, he seems like King of Wands energy is like very dominant, domineering, loving too, very over the top, even perhaps, maybe too much for you, maybe. But there's been an altercation. There's been something in your life. For me, it's this like domineering male figure in your life that perhaps is why you are having a hard time accepting love in your life and nurturing in your life, or even giving it. It's like you're almost not trusting of it. And that's why it's like, let's get free from this judgment. And you're being asked to like he has like all the wands. Let go of these wands, these like burdens. Let go of them, and allow the mother, the mentor, the grandmother, the sister, the best friend, whoever this is. It's a nurturing energy. Allow Mother Earth to cuddle you, to embrace you and to help you through this trying time. I feel like some of you have gone through a bad breakup, or you're in your head. You are struggling with the King of Wands. Could be like you're struggling with being on top of the world. You're struggling. You could be the King of Wands. You could be this person, this persona that's very outgoing, very sociable, but you're struggling with it. You're like, and you come home and you're like tired, and you're not that, and it's like a double personality almost. It's not who you are. It's not that you're not sociable. You are, but you're not always loving the spotlight. You are a private person, and there's this feeling like, why are you holding? Have more faith in yourself. Release. Like, it's like he's throwing these wands. Like, release yourself from these expectations. Release yourself from these judgments that you carry, these like anxieties and stresses, and tap into this. Like, look for help from a female in your life, or look for help from Mother Earth, which is the animals, the trees, Go replenish yourself, restore yourself there. Away from all this judgment, away from all this anxiety, away from all this manipulation, all this shame and blame. I just feel like that's something you're carrying with you, Aquarius. And it could be from a breakup, and it could be from a disconnect from a friend, a family member, or a King of Wands energy, around you. And like the Five of Swords shows up, which is you, and it's like the Five of Swords is an energy of I've won, but how did I win to get here? Like it's almost like you are wow. It's like, let's say you broke up with someone who was domineering, and you're like, oh, I've let it go, and you've like, I feel so good about it, but you don't. You haven't. You're not moving on from it. Maybe you're. I feel like you're a bit stuck in this energy. Like it keeps showing up again. You're overthinking something. You keep like, I'm gonna go and travel, and I'm gonna go and whatever. Go to socialize all the time. I'm gonna go restauranting. I'm gonna go do all this to avoid my problems, to avoid this like issue you had with this person. Or it could be king and like it could also be parents right here with this, right? There's this man-woman energy with this. It doesn't have to be parents. It could be partners, relationship. It could be like whatever it is, like a friendship, a boss, whatever. There's definitely someone, like a pair in your life that is like daunting for you. It's weighing you down. And it could be like a partner, and it could be a mother. Like it doesn't have to be like a coupling, but there is like two people in your life that is you're needing to release yourself from, like their shackles, like from their they're holding on. They're like their attachment is not normal, or maybe your attachment is not normal to them, and it's like, let it go and stop overthinking this. You're too much in your mind. I know that you are mind sign, but you're needing to make a choice. Like a new path needs to open up for you. And if you don't, like, you kind of are going to get stuck in this like loop here. That's why you need to free yourself and choose whichever path that you want. Right? This is like a triangle. It's not like it's this one, doesn't matter what you choose. As long as it feels good in your heart, it feels right for you. Aquarius, you usually do what's that. You're one of those signs that has the capacity to not put so much drama in the middle of your decision making. But here it's not like there's drama, it's just heavy energies of thinking, blaming, like stress. There's a lot of stress here. And you're almost judging yourself. And that's why it's like, free yourself from this. And there could be, like I said, others involved in this. I really feel heavy for you, Aquarius. There's others involved, and you're needing to just live on your own terms. Like, live with your truth and deal with your consequences of your truth. And other people may not be like happy about the decisions that you make, how you get to a certain decision, like it might hurt other people, whatever, but it has to be something that is true to you, Aquarius. And I feel like you've been kind of holding on to a little bit of this. I don't like this energy for you. This is Gemini energy. Leave it to the Geminis to deal with. This is like you're entangled in you're having a hard time expressing yourself to people. You're having a hard time communicating with these King of Wands and Queen of Pentacles energy, right? It's a fire earth energy. You're just like, leave me alone. Like, I got this kind of thing. And you're almost like upset with yourself that you've been able to be reeled into this mess. And now you're being boarded, like sent, just make a decision. You're they're guiding you. We're guiding you every step of the way. You got this kind of thing, Aquarius. It's like time to let it go. Whatever it is holding on to you, if it's a man that's holding on to you, a woman that's holding on to you, if it's like you holding on to yourself, like you holding back from doing what you want to do, it's just let that shit go. Like, you're too much in your mind right now. You're not trusting yourself. And it's like 3 of Wands, Aries, just do it. It's an emperor energy. It's like the emperor stands up and does what he needs to do without a care in the world what other people think. Usually you don't, and now I find you are. And you're needing to kind of come out of that. I feel like some of you are being asked to go into nature and to reconnect with earth or reconnect with your body. Some of you might be feeling great about your body and love it to death. No death. Love it. And watch how things change around you. Love yourself. Again, give yourself that freedom to love deeply you, and you can love deeply for others. Welcome the nurturing. You love to give your hands to nurturing, so love it. But you're too much into your head, my beautiful Aquarius. You've had sleepless nights. You have like a very overwhelm here. I'm feeling. It's time to make that choice. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing. So I'm going to give you 3. If you didn't listen to my intro, I'm giving you 3 answers to 3 questions. So the questions are very open-ended. They could be yes, no's. They could be timing. We'll see what happens. So question number 1 has already arrived. Question or answer number 2. Answer number 3. Answer number 3. So, answer number 1 is not the right time. Answer number 2, reconsider. Oh my God, what's going on? Answer number 3, compromise. Yo, dude, like, what is going on here? So obviously, whatever it is, not the right time, reconsider, compromise. You're having to do some heavy lifting here. Right? I love you, Aquarius. Get out of your minds. I know it's hard for you. Really leap into the unknown, like jump into whatever it is that you need that will be nourishing for yourself, free of judgment, full of love. Make, like, whatever the choice you're making, it's going to work in the end for you, the 3 of Wands. So check your rising and your moon if this didn't resonate. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I do tarot readings and Akashic record reading, which is past life reading. You can book an appointment with me on Instagram or right here down below. I have my email address. I love you very much, and I will see you next week. And you know what I'm gonna say? Stop thinking. All right. I love you. Okay, bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got after the storm. I just like to see how beautiful this card is. With this owl, the moon behind him, and I know it's a Merkaba. I don't know. I know that something spiritual. It's very beautiful. So let's read what it has to say for you. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's more. There's a thunderstorm about. It is either headed your way or just passing through now. Don't make a thunderstorm mean more than what it is. You don't have to fear it. You might even feel excitement about it. After all, a thunderstorm is just nature's way of gathering energy together that needs to be released. With the release of tension, relief, and freedom soon follow, often with a fresh perspective and perhaps the gift of a promising, hopeful vision for your future. Like that. Let's see. Sometimes the pressures that fuel the storms of our lives have been building up for a long time, without us being fully aware of it. It might be pressure from our own minds, creating unnecessary burdens upon us, such as burdens of fear or self-doubt. It could be pressure to appear a certain way or to fight against life out of mistaken belief that this is necessary for survival. Sometimes the pressure is little more than the impossible dream of perfection, and it needs to gently, or even with great dramatic flourish, cast that aside, so that you can dare to be what you are and create from your heart. Even if you're not sure what the storm is about, don't lose confidence in your ability to successfully bear its progression until you are safely at the other side of the experience. Even amongst the chaos of change and in moments of anxiety, know that you have so much light and trust in your heart that you can see the storm is but a passing process and nothing that need worry you. Remember, there can be no rainbows without a little rain. So go hold only to your inner self and allow everything to be cleansed in the sacred storm. I mean, it's freaking amazing. So after the storm, basically, there probably has been issues, problems in the past few weeks, and it's like you having to deal with the aftermath of the storm, or like it said in the book, maybe you can't really see the storm around you, but it's a coming. It means like change is coming, and it's always bright. And use your inner knowing, your heart, to guide you through this storm. 10 of Cups, how very interesting. 10 of Cups is accomplishment, like happiness, and it's also Pisces. So you showing up is awesome with this storm. The 6 of Swords is moving away from something, leaving something behind. The Hermit, leading the way, finding the answers within, being the light in the dark. Strength, people. Leo energy. We are in the month of August. This is the month of August. So 8 of Pentacles. We have some 8. No. Oh, this is an 8. The 8 of Pentacles. Work. Maybe you're needing to leave a job. Leave your work. Interesting. The Moon, which is Pisces, in reverse. So what is going on, Pisces? The 10 of Cups and the Strength card. Like right away, there's like, perhaps you have stepped into a new role. Like this looks like a trophy, kind of a win. Stepped into a new a chapter in your life that feels like very rewarding to you. Like you've worked hard for it. I love that this lion has a rose in his mouth. It's like you've been a brave warrior. You faced some of the fears. You've freed yourself from the stormy weather, the thunder, the lightning. It's almost like you're in a good place in your life right now. In the past, but it doesn't matter. Like there's a feeling of you've lived an abundant life, you've lived a fulfilled life so far. We know that you've gone through a lot, so maybe in this past week that you've been feeling this. Some of you have gotten a promotion, a raise, you've met someone new in your life, you're feeling all the love, you're your family has grown. There's just a very step up here. But at the same time, it's like this has been your past, perhaps, life, like not in this lifetime, like you've accumulated a lot of wealth, you've you know, these, it's like they almost like figure skaters, you know. I think they are figure skaters, but anyways. Okay, so it's like the man and the woman holding her, the kind of thing. It's this, there's support system, there's this feeling here that you have like a shiny life, like you've had a comfortable life so far. But the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles showing up here, it almost feels like you're needing to move away from your career, your job, your position, move away from school. You're being asked to leave something behind, something that you've worked on. It's a spider. Spiders are constantly toiling on this web. You worked like many years, or you worked really hard at cultivating or creating this web, and yet you're making that move away from it. And here it's like comfortable. You've been a fierce warrior. You've like overcome like burdens. You've like wow. And you're being not like either you're leaving on your own. You're it's like you're almost needing to change in your life. And the Hermit is like, yeah, because you're needing to change your role, change the way you do things in life. You're being asked to be the leader, but in another capacity, in the dark, right? You are maybe becoming a silent partner. Maybe you are like moving into a role that is more spiritual. Maybe you are becoming like I was gonna say like a wise one, but then I see the moon in reverse. Like it's like an energy that you need to maybe take a few steps back and ask yourself, what do I really want in my life? What is the next step? Maybe it's almost like time to change path. Hence why you're needing to leave something behind here. Maybe I need to change my job. Maybe I need to change my role or my position. I need to look for something better. And the moon in reverse is like you doubting this, you having insecurity, you having like you shaming yourself for this. But it's also like you're not trusting your intuition here, because maybe all of this is happening for a reason. Like I almost feel like, obviously this is not everybody, but this is very specific to some of you, because I feel like you've lived a very abundant life, a very full of life, socially, family, friends. There's just a lot going for you, and then you're here finding yourself leaving behind that which you created, all this abundance, that which like contributed to this, to your home, to your family life, whatever. And you are making a decision, or maybe it's not even your decision to make, but you are leaving it. Maybe you're leaving your schoolwork behind as well. Like you had decided to do, like you spent 5 years doing something and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, and you're leaving it, right? It's that feeling. And here the Hermit is like saying to you, well, how do I change? How do I do this? Like, is this, like, you're asking yourself these questions, which is what you do. You search within your soul and you're asking, what do I have to do now? How do I do this? And should I return and go back to, like, that is this, like, energy here. And the moon is like, yeah, sure, nothing is as it seems, as we could see here, right? Nothing as it seems. But maybe you're thinking too much about this. You're searching everywhere else for this, and maybe you have no idea that this is probably the best thing for you, and you're being led somewhere else that's going to be even more magical. It's going to be even more lucrative, prosperous, abundant, happy. It's like, that is what I'm feeling here. So interesting. It's almost like you're needing to part ways with something that has brought you this abundance, and now you're being asked to lead the way in another form, in another, like, way, and it's scaring the shit out of you. And it makes sense that it would scare you, because you're doubting yourself, you're doubting the instincts, you're doubting that this, but the doubt is what kills us all. And it's like, this is like, trust your intuition. Trust that the moon, which is divine feminine, which is Mother Earth, always has your back. What you don't know what's underlying. We tend to look at the surface all the time and say, oh, well, this doesn't look good for me. But what is underlying? Is there like a big pot of gold under there? Is there like your soulmate waiting for you under there? You know what I'm saying? Like, that is this feeling I'm getting after the freaking storm. This is the storm. Like, you are leaving something that has worked for you, that has been comfortable for you, that has, like, propelled you here, but it's not working anymore for you. And you're needing to make a different path, take a different path, choose a new direction. And it's uncomfortable for our beautiful, sensitive Pisces. But if you don't do this, then you never know what was underneath all the bullshit on top here. That is what's happening here. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's time to take that risk. It's time to jump. Whatever this is for you, even if you feel like maybe you're being ousted, maybe you're being fired, maybe you failed, right, out of your course, maybe something like this has happened, maybe the hobby that you always wanted to create a project in and it's not working out for you, but maybe there's something else. That is the moon in reverse. It's like, it's there and you don't see it because you're getting too sensitive about it. You're using your head. Stop using your mind. Go into your heart. Go into your third eye. And trust that. Hermit energy is here to lead you onto that new path. Love it. Whoa. I was a bit like straight worried, but this is amazing. It's like you're ending a path and you're moving into a new journey. And it was freaking amazing. And now it's uncomfortable, but now it's still uncomfortable, by the way, because it's like the moon. It's you, but you need to trust and stop thinking and like, oh, what I could have, should have done. That instead, something is underlying here. Something is going to come up for you that you'll never would have imagined. All right. So this is amazing. I said that it's work because it's 8 of Pentacles, but like it's like a spider creating a web. So it could be anything. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. A friendship that you build, right? You create a relationship. You build a friendship. You build a job. You build whatever. It's that feeling that whatever it is that you worked, you put a lot of hours, you put a lot of time in, you put a lot of effort and energy in, you're being called to move away from it and to step into a new journey that is unknown, that is dark, that is very new to you, yet there's something behind the curtain kind of thing. So this is like, wow, beautiful. So if you didn't listen to my intro, I'm going to give you 3 answers to 3 questions. The answers are yes, no's, positive affirmations, or timing. So be as open as you can. Let's go. 3 answers for Pisces, please. Okay. Right. So 2, 2. Okay. So answer number 1. Wait. So whatever your question was, it's a wait. Answer number 2, compromise. And answer number 3 is a big fat no. Okay. Could be a good thing. So 3 question is no, 2 compromise, and number 1 is wait. All right. I hope these answers helped you. Again, this was feels very specific, but like I equated it to love, but now I see the web, and there's a lot of things that could be in your life that you're having to leave behind, and you know this, but know that you are entering into a journey that seems bleak on the outside, but remember, everything on the outside always does seem bleak. It's always in the underbelly that there is something glowing, the underglow. After the storm, it always looks like it's been destroyed, the land. It always looks like everything is collapsed, but there's always a breakthrough to make. There's always something that good comes out of that, right? So you have to rebuild the land. So you have to rebuild your partnership. You have to rebuild or build anew. All right, my beautiful Pisces. I love you so much. Check your rising and your moon if this didn't resonate, and also like, comment, and subscribe. Check I do tarot readings and Akashic Records readings if you would wish extra. If you'd like to book an appointment with me, DM me on Instagram or here down below. I love you so much and have a great week. This is an amazing, very optimistic reading, even though it feels dark, but we're all going through this. I love you.